5,000 people waiting.
Are we live?
What are people waiting for us?
But we're live.
We are we?
They can't be waiting if we're live.
I can't see it on my end. Oh, there we are. Hello, friends.
And it's starting.
Hello, everybody. How you doing today? Welcome
Hello.
to, what are we?
We're with two guys, yes.
Two guys, one table?
Oh, dear. Yes.
Cool. Hey, Jason. How you doing over there?
Hi.
Are you mic'd up?
Yeah.
Oh, so we're three guys and two tables. That's a much better circumstance than that.
Yeah, no, I'm more okay with that.
Wait, what? How the heck did I click on a PewDiePie video?
You're just randomly watching PewDiePie while you wait for the stream to
so
start.
my friends, we're currently waiting for the AMD E3 keynote. Hope all of y'all are doing splendidly. It doesn't look like we're in focus. Are we in focus, Reese?
We should be.
I don't know.
Seems kind of bland.
Yeah.
Let me just check.
What's wrong with the... So we're obviously waiting for AMD to go live on their side. We still have about 30 minutes before they do such, at least
You
according
look
to
in focus to me.
Okay. It just looks bad on my side. It's fine. Not a big
Maybe
deal.
you're at the low resolution on your side.
Mine was 1080p. It's fine. It's
Where?
fine. It's okay. All right?
It's
Everything's
fine.
okay.
This is fine.
When is the charity stream? We are going to be doing that on June 21st. Speaking of charity, we need to get paid. So let's do our sponsor spots.
Yay!
So today's sponsor for our live stream is none other than the delicious G Fuel. My goodness, friends, go to the link in the video description. Use code UFD to save some cash and get yourself... Jason, you want to lick that?
That's the
I
good
don't.
stuff.
Okay, you sure?
I've had enough licking of G Fuel.
Okay. Way too much.
This stuff has been fueling us for the last couple of days.
It has. Shake it. Shake, 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 shake it.
Now I'm going to have that stuck in
It
my
says
head.
the mic is in focus.
That's weird.
Dang. Code UFD, G Fuel. You put the thing. Dude, you realize what you're doing on the back end? Is
Yeah,
shut up.
I know. I see that.
Okay, great.
Everyone gets to watch me make a butt timer. Yay!
A butt timer?
Yes.
A what?
For when Nadine gets to touch my butt.
Pass.
Can we not?
This is called G.
So G Fuel, delicious stuff. Did you launch that, Jason? Why are you showing everybody our back end?
It's just a butt thing.
Go back to the AMD thing, okay? We're
I
not
would-
some tube. You have your personal laptop right there.
It's not logged into the Twitch.
You're not putting a butt timer in our Twitch.
I wasn't putting a butt timer on.
Switch over to the AMD thing. Do that on another monitor.
I've done it. All right, I've done it.
Right, you have. Jeez.
You're mixing G Fuel and...
Ice cream. Delicious ice cream. So, G Fuel for your energy formula
where's
needs.
My hamburger.
It's in the bag, wherever those are.
Those
And then,
are down
hold
there.
on. Before you do, we have a second sponsor. Displates. Look at these dope metal prints, my friends. You've got Gainesville, Florida. You got Pretoria, South Africa. And you got... Oh, look at this freaking Goku.
It's the best.
Look at that. Dope metal prints, displate.com/UFD Tech Official. Enter UFD as a coupon code, save 15%. Displate. You got cheeseburgers. You asked for burgers, so I got cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburger.
You're like a rat who discovered food.
I've never seen
I
someone
like
so excited.
cheeseburgers. What can I say?
The moment you told him it was a cheeseburger, he's like,
Yeah. So, obviously, there have been some leaks already of the AMD stuff. We have seen the 5700 XT leaked. We have seen Carlos with the 99-cent no starting it off. Thank you, my friend.
thank you.
We have seen the 5700 XT. We believe that's supposed to be priced at $500. Be better than an RTX 2070, but NVIDIA is also supposed to drop their prices today. Oh, jeez. Whew.
I'm keen to see how they're going to respond to this, if they are going to drop the prices. I think there's a lot of people holding on at the moment to see before buying anything.
I doubt it. I think anybody who was spending $500 on a graphics card already picked up an RTX 2070.
At this point, maybe.
Yeah. Thanks, nice Bryce.
Down.
Good evening from South Africa.
Hey.
Good night from South Africa, bro.
Yeah,
It's
man.
11:30.
We're coming up on midnight here.
Is this a video coming as video? It's coming as a video on. Yeah, we'll do a video on it. When is the NVIDIA thing? I don't think they have a thing. I think they're probably, as AMD is doing their keynote, they're going to push out a press release. So keep your eyes peeled to like Video Cards or WCCF Tech or Tom's Hardware. Or any of the websites, they're all going to put the press release from NVIDIA.
Oh, another dono.
I missed it. Oh, crap. Oh, €2. Can you please read out my name? P8QZXNXFP85XZ2H3W Derv. You're welcome.
Fascinating.
You good?
I'm good. I got paid to do that. I'm good.
I'm okay with that.
Hi from SoCal. What's up, Groot? How you doing?
up?
Hello from Tampa, Florida. Hey, hungry. Yeah, I am hungry. Cool.
Yeah, no, we just grabbed pizza and McDonald's and everything right before stream.
We needed to eat. Food had to happen because we're going to be watching this keynote. I'm excited.
Same.
Apparently your name's Florida guy.
Hey,
Sorry?
Florida guy.
My name's Florida.
Someone just said sup, it's Florida guy.
I am Florida guy.
Yeah.
I'm Florida man in South
Where's your
Africa.
Florida hat?
I took it off and I forgot to pick it back up when I came back.
The display at the back is enough proof.
Gainesville, Florida. Who cares about Gainesville besides Gators? Go
Hey,
Gators.
Reese.
Yo.
You know that blue hard travel case that Brett bought?
Yeah.
Yes and no.
Do you know why he bought it?
No.
Because it was Florida Gators colors.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it was worth every single penny, man.
Oh, some more donos coming in.
Ah, crap. Greetings from Sweden. Thanks for the kroner, Twisted Swede.
That was a hand in my face.
You're welcome. And then K Harmon with the $1. Thanks, my friend. Much appreciated.
Hey.
Hello from South Antarctica. Ha ha. There's no such thing. It's all up. It's all north.
It's all made up.
Paul Blair, $5. Hey guys, keep up the good work. Thanks, Paul. Ow, why?
Thank you.
I wasn't.
You deserve that.
I don't want you touching me. I love it too much.
Super chat's popping off.
Yeah. Really
What's up,
appreciate
guys?
everybody tuning in. Obviously, so we are expecting the Navi stuff. AMD did confirm at Computex. That's what this is for. We are going to be getting Navi details today. They absolutely said that. Pricing, architecture details, all of that's happening today. $1.99 from Jeff. Thanks, my friend. And then the latest rumor to pop up, which has been confirmed slightly by Video Cards. They checked with their sources to make sure that the slide was real, and it is indeed real. $5 from Keebler Elf. Can you play the Florida game, Google Florida Man, and your month, day of birth, and read the first headline? Evening from UK. Love you guys. Thanks so much, Osunu. Shout out from Texas. God bless your son, and I'll pray for his health. Hype for AMD. Thanks, Jay Daniel. Much appreciated.
Many, many thanks.
And for everybody who doesn't know, my son has a rare genetic disorder. We posted a video about that. We're going to be doing a charity stream for medical research on June 21st. So if you can tune into that, it's going to be a 24-hour stream. We're working on getting other content creators involved and just trying to turn it into a big community event. And like, we don't necessarily need donations for ourselves because we've been able to take care of his medical bills up to this point. But we do want to make sure that genetic research or medical research for genetic gene editing therapies can happen. Mick Redbeard, $2. Are you in the future or the past? Hi from Ohio. We're in the future.
Yes.
$1.99 from Sesame Seed Buns. Is the 2080 price dropping in price as well? That's what my leaking sources have confirmed, but obviously NVIDIA could choose not to do that.
Dono.
There was a 30?
Yeah.
No, I haven't missed it yet. I haven't gotten to it.
All right, well,
We're
it's
going
popped up
down
on
the list
stream already.
here.
Yeah, AMD stock hit 13-year high today, up 20% since Computex announcement. Yeah, they're doing fantastic. Thanks for the dono there. Crap. Hi from Central Florida. You guys tired yet? We have G Fuel.
Yeah, no.
We got our
keeping us
energy
busy.
formula. Use coupon code UFD. Randy Fox, $1. Thank you so much. What would be the sweet spot of Navi pricing? If it was what we would want, the high-end card should be $400. But that's not what AMD is going to give us.
Yeah,
I think
doubt.
just like Vega 56 and 64, it's going to be competitive for what price it is. That's like, and AMD doesn't have the positioning to get priced out of the market, so they have to drop their prices to match what NVIDIA is doing. Okay, I'm hyped. Thanks, my friend. What do you make of Vox attacking Steven Crowder? I haven't looked into it that much.
It wasn't a stream. It wasn't a super chat. It was a dono, Streamlabs dono.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll look into that.
yeah,
We just got
alright.
$50 from Watchdogs. Keep up the good work, guys. Loving the vids. Keep up the good work. Thanks, my friend. C. Will
Thank
with
you.
the $1. Thank you. Stephen Lang, greetings from Germany. All the best for you and your family. Thank you, my friend.
Lots of donos.
I still need to do the Florida Man challenge.
I'm actually keen to see.
Okay. Then just give me a second for this other thing.
Yeah.
Florida Man. I got nothing. Florida man arrested in Fayetteville cold case rape from 1990. Yikes. Can pass on that one. That's what I got. Good evening from New York. Thanks, Michael. Sinful Legacy with the $1. Wish you the best from Miami. Thanks, Leandro. Getting ahead on that charity stream. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Thanks, Carlos.
I should just keep my hand
for
up.
hopeful 16 core announcements. Yes. So that's the one thing that came out of nowhere that I wasn't expecting personally. Yeah. We've been seeing the 16 core pop up in benchmarks and all around the internet, but it was like there's a slide for it. So we should be expecting to see Lisa Su talk about it today, which would be nice.
No, I'm excited. Especially like that would be a real curveball. I think like the fact that we've been seeing it pop up for a while now, just little hints of it here and there, that it might exist, and then bam.
Yeah. Enris, I really hope this money help a little with your kid. I'm with you, mate. Enris from Italy. I know it's not much, but it's part of my budget for my new setup, so I can't really donate that much. Thanks, my friend. I really appreciate it.
Definitely appreciate it.
It does mean a lot. But if you want it to go to charity, make sure that you do that on the 21st. We're not raising money for charity right now. Obviously, anything that comes into the channel helps support me, which helps me to pay for medical bills because we do have like 3 times a week therapy that we still have to do with him, plus other testing, and we might even have to like fly back to the States later this year. So we need money, but I'm not begging for it. Yeah, we're doing all right. We missed Randy Fox $1. High five.
There's your high five, Randy.
Oh man, have I missed anything on Twitch? I don't.
Nothing.
Okay. I don't have G Phil where I live. I'm sorry, my friend. We didn't either.
It's so good though.
You can read what Ghazala said.
What did he say?
The dude from Belgium.
I'm following you for a while now. You guys are great and honest. We need more lads like you. Keep it up. Thanks, Ghazala. Samsonite Dove. Wow. What's a DKK? We got 100 of those. Can't watch a charity stream, so I'll donate now. Thanks, my friend.
I'm actually curious what that is.
Robert Sirasema, YouTube Premium free super chat. Love the stream. Thanks, my friend. Wait, YouTube Premium gives you free super chat?
No.
It does?
Wow, thank you. $1.99.
Huh.
So we have about 15 minutes left for AMD to go live. They should be putting the stream live on their channel soon.
$5 donor.
Give me a second.
I'm just keeping you up to date with the blood.
Greetings from Polish Chicago. Thanks, my friend. And Skater gave us 1 bit. Thanks, my friend. Thanks for tuning in.
All right.
Crap. Did you guys see Papa Linus gave us a shout out?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was cool to see.
Greetings from Finland. Thank you, my friend. Yes, we are real. Oh, I know Finnish people are real. Don't worry. I got you. Sup, Breet? How you doing?
It's the Danish people who aren't.
Danish kroner. Okay, that's what the DKK is. Manav, 99 cents. Do you think the H115i Platinum will be able to overclock the 3950X relatively well? So that's a 280 mil cooler. Yeah, that should be totally fine, especially since the TDP of the 3950X is supposed to be 105 watts.
Supposed to be. I guess we'll see.
I think you'll be all right. And it's been confirmed by AMD themselves that they are still soldering Ryzen 3rd gen, so we should get really decent temperatures on them. DKK is Danish krone, 100 DKK is $15. Thanks so much, Mr. J2012. Oh, we just got a Prime sub on Twitch. Thanks for the follow on Twitch.
Yeah, that's something I haven't done in a while.
James Clark, 10 pounds. You boys are the best. Have some cash. Thanks, my friend. VD
Many
with the $1 as well. Stop touching me, Reese.
I will never stop.
Okay, just like AMD, they're gonna keep cashing in.
Can't stop, won't stop.
So this is okay. I want to do a straw poll here.
You do that while I eat my ice cream.
Yeah. So one of the things that I've been wondering personally is, can I buy AMD stock and still make videos?
It would have been a great time to buy into AMD stock recently, just before all the Computex announcements. Whoa, cold.
Okay, so can Brett buy AMD stock? That's what I want to know. I'm going to post this. I'm just curious. I've just been thinking about it. Obviously, it was a good time to buy it right before Computex. But, like, can I actually... Is my money worth...
Twitch chat wants attention. Okay, they're needy.
Okay, give me a second. YouTube, Leandro gave us $1. Thank you, my friend. All the best to your son from Ireland. Thanks, Gavin. Tom Clayton with the €1. Gavin with another €5. All the best to your son. Wait, no, I already read that one. Dang it.
That's too many donos.
All right, I think their stream should be live. Jason? Their stream should be live? AMD's? Nope, I'm not seeing it.
It's 11:45, 12, sorry.
Yeah.
Are they maybe gonna start like at 12
I
exactly?
just
or-
refreshed the page, it's still not live.
I don't see it. Yeah, weird.
Did they say they're gonna be doing it on their YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube, Mixer, Twitch, and Facebook. Does it read Twitch chat? Yes, I do.
Coming in hot with the no.
So, can Brett buy AMD stock? Is that okay? Most people say it's totally fine. Several of you say it makes me biased, which is fair. I could understand both sides. Go UFD Tech, go. Thanks, Rahul. $5 from Recycled. 3950X equals golden bin. Yeah, it would seem like that's the only way you're getting 16 cores and the highest boost clock speed out of any Ryzen chip is if they're giving you the very best. Javier with the $2. Thanks, my friend.
Thank you.
Okay, they're saying that it's actually live on Twitch.
That's weird.
But, like,
You
are
just
they
subbed?
actually live, or are
I love
they
you
just,
too.
like, the channel is live?
Is it Facebook live stream?
Yeah.
People are saying if you go onto the
Oh, yeah, so it's live, but it's not live.
fair
It's
enough.
live on Facebook.
You just subbed? I
Is-
love you
is she
too.
talking?
No, it's just a...
That's
No,
what
no,
I'm
it
saying.
was-
It's live, but it's not live.
So am I loading a Facebook stream?
Yeah,
They
that,
say they.
it should be on YouTube. Just give it a few minutes for them to figure that out. There it is. It's live now on YouTube.
There we go.
Twitch Prime.
Okay.
Thank you.
I can't
You
keep
just
up with
subbed?
everything. You guys are
I
too
love
great.
you too.
Crap. Twitch Prime from Buddha71 and Waka Baka. Waka da Baka. Thanks,
Thank you
my
guys.
Oh,
Tommy with
no.
20 kroner. Thank you, my friend. It's a pound, not a euro. I read it wrong. I'm sorry, Tom. But it's the same thing, right? To you British people, it's all the same.
That hurts me.
I'm sure it hurts them too. As long as you disclose when you're reporting on AMD. Jesus, you have a generous audience. Thank you.
You just subbed? I love
They are
you
pretty
too.
great. Magic of Light with Twitch Prime sub. Leandro Hernandez with another $1. You
My
can't
hand
at this
is gonna
point,
be
but in the
tied.
future it would be a
With the
conflict of
donut,
interest.
no.
I don't know about that. I'm not doing it because
Oh, coming in hot with the
it would be
donut,
weird for me
no.
to own it personally.
It's fair.
I'll get you to buy it.
I was about to say it doesn't stop me from buying.
You just subbed? I love you too.
On the back end?
Yeah.
Sweet, thanks. $5 from Mike. What's a good age to replace your power supply? My AX1200 is reporting 6 years in use. Approaching 6 years in use. I'm pretty sure the AX series has like 15-year warranties. You should be fine,
Yeah.
friend. Good luck to you and your family. Thanks, Casual Gamer.
Thank you.
Trappy donated $3. Looking forward to Navi using it in my first PC build. Nice, my friend. Philip Bonbon, $2. Can't watch charity streams, so here's something from me. Ors on stream gave $1 saying, "Give me my Threadripper." Alti donated
You
$1.
just
Hey, you
subbed?
wonderful people. Can I give
love
the
you
sip of your
too.
G-Fill at your office for $1? No.
I'll share for $1.
I will drink yours.
You just subbed?
Sanjay with the
love
$10.
you
Big fan.
too.
Thanks, my friend. The
Thank
Mighty
you.
Hobo with Twitch Prime. Mindless with the Twitch Prime. Thank you.
Are you just booping my arm now when I don't see it?
I'm glooping your arm.
That one.
Okay. So we're waiting on the live stream. It's live on our stream, yeah? Like it's in the bottom corner.
Yeah, we should see when things go.
Oh, you have it. Okay. I
Boopity
should,
You
I
just
should just
subbed?
look over at yours.
I love you too.
Another Twitch Prime. Thanks, my friend. Wow, that's mean. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, coming in hot with the donut, no.
Don't do it.
Supposed to be.
Undo it.
This ice cream's so good though.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. What's up? Yeah. What's up, George? How you doing? Will 12,000 Rand be enough for X570 3700X? No. So based on what MSI's been saying about
Yeah.
X570, I'm thinking that the cheapest boards are going to come in at 5.5 to 6.
You're joking.
Nope. And a 2700X right now is about $6,000. So 12,000 is not going to be enough. So I said this in today's video, and this was something that I heard from a couple motherboard vendors while I was in Computex. B550, which is supposed to be the mid-tier of AMD's motherboards, is not coming till Q1 or Q2 of 2020. So they're not planning on releasing it right now, at least according to what I've been hearing around the back end.
You just subbed? I love you too.
Which means X570 is the premium tier. They can keep X470 as the mid tier and have the companies drop their prices and move any of the higher tier ones like the Crosshair exclusively to an X570 branch. Whereas something like a Strix would stay X470, but then B450 is actually going to be the low end for the next 6 to 9 months.
Dang.
At least that's my speculation from what I've heard talking with motherboard vendors and various companies at Computex.
Interesting that they're going that route though.
16 cores will have 165 watts, so the TDP of the 16 core is supposed to be 105 watts at stock, obviously. It'll probably draw somewhere in the neighborhood of 150, 200 watts, depending on how much you're overclocking, obviously. But we also don't know how 16 cores on 7 nanometers actually performs. Dude, you are great. I'm excited for the commentary. Thanks, my friend. God be with your son and the rest of us. Thanks, Dame. One of the big things that you guys should probably note is that if you want to watch the AMD keynote without our commentary, we left a link in the top part of the video description for you guys to go to so you don't have to listen to us blabber. We like to blabber over things.
Yeah.
If you don't want commentary, don't watch on this channel. Go to theirs.
I mean, that's what it's there for, so.
When you see it there for, you should see what the there for is there for.
With the 16 core, we can finally have Ashes of the Singularity be more than just a benchmark. Never. Ashes of the benchmark, my friend.
It will forever be marked.
What about Twitch chat? What am I missing in Twitch chat? I've seen all of the Twitch Prime subs. Thank you guys so much. It means a lot. Thank you for your free Amazon money.
Definitely appreciated.
I do. I see a lot, don't I? I pay attention to a lot of things. My brain's always working. Next time you're in the States, go to Dairy Queen and get a Blizzard. The McFlurry is the poor man's Blizzard.
I mean, if there was Dairy Queen here, I would.
Matt, I feel like you don't know that I grew up in America. I've had Blizzards. I know what this is like. Okay, I don't need it, but I used to go on Sunday nights, wait in line at a Dairy Queen because it wasn't a drive-through one. It was one that you had to walk through, and it was delicious.
Sounds like a terrible life.
It was a simpler life, Reese. Okay, just because you have your fancy technology and Uber deliveries.
We don't have Dairy Queens.
Am I in time for the announcement? 6 minutes until it goes live.
I'm excited. Super keen.
Do you think Ryzen 3 will be announced today? From what I gather, Ryzen 3 is effectively dead.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Ryzen 3 should only be on APUs, and I don't think they're updating the 1200. So, like, the 3300G should be coming out, excuse me. But that's still going to be based on Zen Plus, not Zen 2.
Yeah, I'm actually keen to see what the new APUs are like. My whole thing is I want to do like a nice APU build. Just something small, clean, out of the way is like a great media PC.
Some people are saying another channel is the poor man's UFD. Hot news is the poor man's UFD. Worst subs, worst views, hot news.
Sounds about right.
Waiting for this event so I can't buy. Oh, even though I can't buy. Sorry, Peppa Pig. But also, they're not coming out till July, so you have time to save up. July 7th is the official release date of X570 and the currently announced Ryzen 3000 chips. The 3950X, don't know when that's releasing. And then Navi, they didn't say July 7th, they said July, which was weird because they specified the day for Ryzen 3000, but they didn't specify the day for Navi.
Left it quite open.
It could be that it's still going to be the 7th, but they didn't say that. Dan,
really
thanks for the $2.
I really hope they hit that like 7 mark. You know, they do the 7-7.
Everything's on the 7th. You can build a brand new PC on July 7th. Yeah. Dame with the $2. South Africa or USA, where is the better nature? USA because it has more.
I mean, I feel like
what does South Africa have that America doesn't?
Giraffes.
Elephants.
Lions.
We have zoos.
Wild elephants.
Oh, you have to go to a nature park for that for the most part.
They're still wild.
I bet there will be a 3600G. Probably not. AMD confirmed back at CES that the only APUs that are coming out are going to be Zen Plus, and there's going to be no Zen 2 APUs right now. Jason with 10 New Zealand. Love listening to you guys blabber. Thanks, Jason.
Thank you.
We love blabbering.
Oh, coming
Do
in
the thing.
I'm trying to listen to the next Horizon Gaming event. Shh, DRZ, like I said, go somewhere else. It's okay. I love you, DRZ. Thanks for tuning in.
I was about to say, I don't think he's serious.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
I
DRZ is
I've
really
gamed
cool.
with DRZ. I know who he is. I played video games with him. You eat cheeseburger.
I am.
I'm still busy with my
Will
ice
there be a
cream.
3300G? Probably 3300G and a probably 3400G.
Yeah.
100 bits from Sonamu's party time.
Was that intentional?
3950X for sub $700. If it's $700 or less, it's an appropriate price. Intel ad. Woo woo. I'll take Intel's money. I'll take Intel's money. I'll take
just
AMD's
subbed?
money. I'll take everybody's
I
money.
love you too.
Oh, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, my friend. AMD is trolling in chat with the bot that says gift things lol. By the way, this money is still for your son. Hope to help other €2 from a new setup. Thanks, my
You
friend.
just subbed?
Many thanks.
I love
Many
you
donkeys.
too.
That's how you say thank you in South Africa. Donkey
We say buy a donkey, which
means
counts.
go buy it.
It sounds
Wait,
like
what did you just say?
buy a donkey.
No, I heard a C word come out of your mouth.
What?
Okay.
Even Jason's backing me up on this one.
I heard a nasty language.
You hearing stuff.
I heard bad words. Maze, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, my friend. You're my favorite YouTubers. Thanks, my friend. Really appreciate it. Do you read Twitch chat? No. Greeting for Finland. All the best to your son. Thanks, Aksu. Much appreciated. Immense
son.
Brick. I love that
love you
name.
too.
Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. 3700X, 65 watt and laptop. Kill the market. I would love that. AMD's taking over the low end. I don't know
Yeah.
what they're doing with the higher end of gaming stuff.
I'd be okay with that.
In laptops, that is, specifically. Can you do an internship at UFD Tech? Sure, send me an email. We can chat. I'm really hoping they confirm at least a Threadripper 4 or TR4 update. Want that PCI Express 4.0 speedy goodness. That would be great. A brand new chipset for that. 64 lanes of PCI Express 4.0. That would be dope. I doubt they're going to confirm it here. Delta, $5. Tell me doing a political science PhD wasn't the worst decision in my life. Anyways, love your channel. Keep up the great work. Peace. Dude, if you're on the PhD track already, you've committed way too much of your life to question it now. You know that as well as I do, okay? So you just got to keep trucking and have fun with your dissertation, my friend.
Yeah, get that PhD.
20 more Chrono. I'm with Team
just
Blue.
suck.
Hope Intel stays on top.
I love
They
you too.
probably will as far as best gaming CPU, which is why they were confident enough to say, see us on the streets, AMD.
I love that response from them. It seems like a very gangster Intel thing to do.
Can we do our sponsors right before AMD starts with stuff? So, our stream sponsors, G Fuel, Energy Formula. I already drank all of mine. Have
Yep,
you finished yours?
I've got a little,
we downed
still
them.
some.
We're tired. It is 12 a.m. here in South Africa. Then we've also got Display. If you want dope metal prints, display.com/UFD Tech Official. Enter UFD as a coupon code, save 15%. Also enter UFD as a coupon code for G Fuel. Save some money on this delicious energy formula. All right, so it should be live soon, like within the next few seconds. We're not going to talk as much as we are right now during it, but we're still going to talk. If you don't want our commentary, go to AMD's YouTube channel themselves.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Link to metal posters. Displate.com, DISPLATE.com. Why do I have the hiccups?
I don't know, man.
What
Forward
did you just
slash
down?
UFD Tech Official.
Lots of cool stuff on display.
This should be.
Oh, they're live. Ryzen Gen 3, please. Thanks for the 50 PHP. What's next, AMD?
Hey, Brett. He just wants to know if you did a Linus Tech Tips shout out.
Go to the lttstore.com. Pick up your Linus merch.
You just subbed?
Where's my
I
water
love you
bottle?
too.
Linus merch is amazing.
It's in the kitchen.
Linus's merch is amazing. Go buy Linus's merch. It's worth every freaking penny. And much love and prayers for your son and all. Thanks, the real exec. What's up, Brett, Reese, Rickus, and Tank? There's no Tank. It's Jason now. Can't wait to test Ryzen 3700X. It'll be great. We're excited too. We don't have a sponsor link for Linus merch.
You
Just go
just
pick it up.
subbed? I
Soon,
love you
trademark.
too.
That cheeky little Stadia plug.
Do you want me to make the window bigger now or when it goes?
Do it now.
Okay.
Haven't you done it already, Jason? Yikes.
Gonna be checking out the new stuff.
You probably won't need to update from your Vega
Ladies and
64.
gentlemen, please welcome AMD President
Sue.
and CEO, Dr. Lisa Su.
Welcome, welcome. How are you guys all doing?
Good.
All right, welcome to our next Ryzen gaming event. This is like a phenomenal crowd. It's so good to see you all here today.
She's
this
way more
year
excited
at
than she was at
E3. Are you guys
Computex.
having fun?
She must have been jet lagged.
Okay, and thank
Well, maybe
you
she's
to
got
all the
G Fuel now.
gamers who are joining us on the live stream around
Doubt.
the world. We have an incredible show for you today. You know, E3 is an amazing place, and
Jason,
every
move the
year,
cursor.
millions of gamers look forward
Move
to
the cursor.
seeing new games
I've moved
and
the
new
cursor.
gaming
Good.
technology. And so we are just super excited to be here today with you to unveil some of our newest and most important gaming technologies and partnerships. And we have a lot in store for you today. We will be joined by the one and only Jeff Keighley, so let's give him a big round of applause. And we
God, that
also
one
have
guy's
some
super
amazing
enthusiastic in the
partners.
crowd.
We're going to see some amazing stuff this afternoon. So let's go ahead and get started. Are you ready?
About time.
Okay, so look, as we just saw in the video, today is all about the question, what's next? Our goal at
you can see the
AMD is
rivulets
to
on the
push the
GPU.
envelope on
I'm checking that.
technology. And the entire team is always asking,
Yeah.
what's next? So, whether it's what's next in PCs, or what's
Seems to
next in
match the leaks.
consoles, or what's next in the cloud, we're going to show you some really exciting stuff that just answers that question of what's next. So, you've heard me say how much AMD loves gamers. Have you heard me say that?
Yes.
So we love you, and our goal is to give you exactly what you want. And, you know, the fact is, you're the smartest and most demanding tech guys in the world. Is that true? So
Oh, that's Intel's
you
people.
expect the best
It's
of
just like-
everything. The highest possible frame rates, the best quality, the most incredibly responsive and immersive experiences. And most importantly, these days, you want to be able to play and share and experience across every platform. And to deliver that
I
incredible
hate these
gaming
side
experience,
mics because they always
you
make
actually
people sound
need
like
two
they have a
things.
lisp.
Yeah.
You
no,
first
it
need
catches
incredible
the,
breakthrough hardware.
the voice weirdly.
And in addition to that, you also need breakthrough games. And you need these two to really be optimized together.
Division 2.
to
What a
create
marvelous
that next
breakthrough.
level of gaming performance.
I've always loved
And
Division
frankly,
2
you
as a
know,
breakthrough.
Sometimes the hardware gets a little ahead,
Jason
and
hates us for
sometimes the
saying that.
software gets a little bit ahead. But it hasn't always been in sync across platforms when you play across PCs or consoles or the cloud. However, starting now, we're going to change that. We have the opportunity together with our partners to bring the best technology has to offer to gaming
Masood, give me
across
the
hardware,
numbers.
software, and
terrible.
platforms. And that is our vision for gaming. You like that? So look, it's an incredibly exciting time for gamers everywhere. Just take a look across all of the most exciting platforms. When we think about gaming, graphics is at the heart of gaming, and AMD Radeon is truly everywhere. Just look at every category of the market, whether you're talking about PCs, or you're talking about notebooks, or desktops, or Macs, or game consoles, or the cloud, or now even mobile with our new partnership
Samsung.
between AMD and Samsung to power future mobile devices. We are making
definitely do
Radeon
like
the
that.
most widespread graphics engine in gaming. And now, at AMD, I've told you, we're all about pushing the envelope. And to create the best technology, you frankly have to make very big bets. And sometimes you have to make those bets 3 to 5 years out. And this year in 2019, what you're seeing is the
Radeon 7
result
Fortnite
of
edition.
some of those big bets that
How
we
dare
actually
you.
made 3 to 5 years ago.
Somebody say come.
So look, we bet on 7 nanometer process technology for faster and more efficient silicon. We bet on these new engines, and these engines are incredible. Our new Zen 2 CPU core and our new RDNA graphics architecture. And frankly, we put these things together in a really smart way. with chiplet technologies that
She's so
give you
smart.
great capability and flexibility. And so, just to give you a few examples of this technology in action, how many of you are PlayStation fans?
They have the good games.
So, last month, Sony announced that the next-gen PlayStation would be built around AMD's new gaming architectures. And we've been working collaboratively with Sony over the last few years to build a custom chip based on the Zen 2 and the next-gen Radeon architectures. And we are incredibly excited to partner with Sony to enable their vision of the next-generation console.
Tell us
Now,
more.
you also heard recently that Google
that's all we get.
announced at this year's Game Developers Conference,
No?
Stadia, its
Nobody's
new cloud
recording it?
streaming service. And this
Nobody's
is
recording
also
audio
powered by
anymore.
AMD Radeon GPUs. And you just
the audio
heard a
fun,
few
guys?
days ago that
Don't
Stadia
ask them
will
that.
actually be
I'm
available in
asking that.
November.
Don't ever ask
And we
them
look
that.
forward to seeing what that launch is going to be. It's very, very
Yeah, we
exciting.
don't ask them.
Now, let me ask, since we are at E3, how many of you caught the Xbox event yesterday? All right.
Nice. Or if you do ask them, only look at Twitch.
Totally
chat for the answers.
action-packed. But what you heard from Phil Spencer and the Microsoft team is they announced the next amazing chapter in our partnership, the next generation Xbox, codenamed Project Scarlet. Now, Project Scarlet is powered by a custom processor co-engineered between our team and the Microsoft team with one goal in mind, to deliver the ultimate gaming
So many people
experience.
complain during these
And it
keynotes,
uses
yet
our
they're the
Zen
same
2
thing
CPU
every time.
core
It's like you
and
guys
our
don't know
next
what to
generation
expect.
Radeon RDNA gaming
She's going to
graphics
talk forever
architecture.
about things that
And
don't
we're
matter,
absolutely
and it's the
thrilled
last
to partner with the
25% of
Xbox
the
team to enable
actual
their vision
keynote
for
that
the future
matters
of
for what
gaming.
we want to hear.
So
It's always how it goes.
that's a lot of platforms to be excited about. We're really excited about them, but as excited as we are about those platforms, AMD loves the PC platform.
That's right, you do. What's that guy eating?
So look, for all of you who love PCs and love building your own gaming rigs and love the best of technology, today is for you.
Thank you.
Much
We're
excited.
introducing today what I would call the ultimate gaming platform. And we're the only company in the world that can really bring you the best in both CPUs and GPUs. And it's frankly an incredibly exciting time for us as well as the industry, because we're introducing the brand new 3rd gen Ryzen desktop processors.
But you already did that.
And the brand new Radeon RX 5700 series graphics cards. Woo!
Love
All
it.
right,
Just
let's
like-
go ahead and get started with Ryzen, please.
About time.
I heard about this a week and a half ago.
How dare she keep us long? Two chiplets. So this is either 12 core or more than likely the 16 core. Yeah, it's soldered. All Ryzen 3000s are soldered. Except for
Are you
probably
guys
the
excited
APUs.
about 3rd gen Ryzen? Okay, I have to say, the anticipation around 3rd gen Ryzen is really impressive, okay? You guys are amazing. I mean, we were pretty excited at the 1st gen Ryzen launch, right? Weren't those great products? And we actually love the 2nd generation Ryzen just as much. But when I read the comments from you guys and the anticipation on Reddit or Twitter or across the forums about 3rd generation Ryzen, it's truly spectacular to see the excitement in the community. So our goal is very, very simple. Our goal is to give you the best CPU for every gamer. And it all starts with the CPU core, the engine. So we are so proud of Zen 2.
We already know about this,
our
Lisa.
architects just did an amazing job. It is just incredible engineering.
Just give
And
us
when
the
you just take a
16
look at
core.
the specs, I'll just give you a couple.
Please.
15% instructions per clock uplift. Double the cache size for lower memory latency for faster gaming. And double the floating point, which is really great for creative workloads. And if you think
She's
that
letting
we're
us
really
know why we should
proud
get
of the
excited
Zen
for the
2
16
engine,
core.
when we bring this over to the product side, it's fantastic. Just take a look at this stack.
Woo!
So we are
Oh, it's not
extremely
complete.
excited about
One
our
more
third
thing,
generation
16
Ryzen
core.
7 and Ryzen 9 stack. And if you think about it,
Come on,
Ryzen
Lisa.
7 processors, 8 cores, 16 threads. We have the new flagship Ryzen 9 3900X, which is the first 12-core processor for mainstream gamers.
Come on.
Yay.
And what you really see here is leadership across the board at every single price point. That was our goal. So let me just show you a little bit of the numbers, okay? Let's just start at the top of the stack and see how 3900X stacks up against the competition. All right, what we're comparing now is the 3900X against the competition's Core i9 9920X, which, by the way, is a $1,200 processor. And this is 12-core to 12-core comparison. And what you see is that the 3900X wins by 14% in single-threaded performance.
I believe.
We also win in multi-threaded performance, and all of this is at 105 watts. So think about it, more performance, less power, and by the way, it's less than half the price.
9920X is $1,200 on Amazon.
Now, I know some of you have also been wondering, just how does the 3900X perform in games, right? So let me show you. Let me show you first
She's
some data.
gonna show us
And
PUBG.
here we compare the 3900X again,
Computex 2.0.
now versus the 9900K, okay? And this is across
Oh, look, it
some
still
of the
loses
top
to
AAA
Intel.
gaming titles. This is in 1080p, so that we can really stress the CPU. And what you just see is incredible performance for these titles. Very high frame rates, essentially maximum gaming performance.
Call of Duty
where the
Black Ops
CPU
3?
The CPU's
The
job
heck?
is to get out of the way of the GPU. And is that great or what?
Those don't look like
Now
the same
look,
slides.
numbers are nice, but gameplay is much better, isn't it? So let's actually see a real-world use case for the 3900X, not just for gaming.
Since when do they
We're going
get
to show you
400
gaming, but we're going
FPS
to
in
show you
CS:GO?
what you can really do when you take the 3900X for a spin.
Yeah,
And
CS:GO
for
is
that,
like
let
one
me
of those
invite Robert
games.
to the stage.
You guys don't understand what I'm asking. AMD
Hey,
sucks
Lisa.
at CS:GO.
Robert, nice shoes.
Thank you, thank you. Radeon Red.
CS:GO.
All right,
Maybe they
ladies
wanna
and
take on the
gentlemen,
esports
1080p
scene,
is a
man.
wonderful resolution, and lots of people choose it. But if you're a nerd like me, I have an ultra-wide 120 hertz monitor on my desk. 1440p is where I play. I hear some cheers down there. Right on, right on. All right, so 1440p is a big deal because we want to drive more pixels, drive higher frame rates. So let's take a look at Tom Clancy's Division 2, running at 1440p. Just hit World Tier 5 myself, gear score 503. If anybody else plays, hit me up, right? And what you
They're
see
showing
is a very
Division 2,
comparable gaming
but they
experience.
didn't put that
But
in the
what you
benchmark
really
numbers.
see is the Ryzen 9
I don't like this.
3900X, this beautiful,
I don't like this.
monstrously powerful 12-core
weird.
CPU, delivering an incredible gaming experience. 12-core gaming chip that's uncommonly powerful. But it's deeper than that. Gamers, like myself, they do more than just play these games. So what if we
Intel's
played
doing better in the
this
foliage.
game and streamed it to YouTube at 10,000 kilobits using the slow OBS preset, which is just a quality preset that's so far above what most processors can do? What would that look like? Let's take a look at the stream view. This is what a viewer would see if we stream this game
If you wanted
on
to
both
look
of these
really
processors.
good for no reason,
Yes,
I guess.
we did start the stream
What?
for the other
It's gonna
guy,
get compressed by
right?
Twitch anyway, so there's really no reason to
Yeah.
use.
right? That That
would you
is
use
the
slow?
magic of a 12-core processor.
Because,
for gaming.
they
You
don't
can
have
do
quick
things that you
sync.
couldn't do before. The other guy with 8
But
cores.
you can. I think that's
Sorry.
the point, yeah.
All right, so let's take a look at the data. I want to show you by the numbers what you just saw.
That
And
i9
both
dying
processors,
slowly.
same frame rates,
Good.
same frame rates, but a real gaming experience from us and a smooth streaming experience for the viewer. That's how it should be.
Fantastic.
Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you, Robert.
Who uses slow? Do you know anybody
Okay,
who uses slow
so
for
for
streaming?
anyone
Most
who's
people who
wondering
use
why
dual
you
PC
need a
don't use
12-core
slow.
processor for gaming, do you believe it
Like
now?
medium at most, whatever it is.
Look,
medium.
we are just taking gaming and streaming to the next level. This is what we want to do. And now let's take a look at the Ryzen 7 3800X in action. You know, my point earlier was that at every price point, we're giving gamers something special. And this time, we're comparing the 3800X against the 9700K across the same titles in 1080p. And what do you see? Again, you see just fantastic frame rates, well over 200 frames per second in most games at 1080p.
I see Intel winning in most
And
of
of
them.
course,
Yeah.
you know that we have
There's like
double
a
the
couple of
threads,
ties
and
and
so the
mostly Intel
3800X
wins.
just outperforms and really shines in creative workloads. So that's the Ryzen 7 stack, my friends. But look, I said I have something for everyone.
How's that the stack
So
when she only said
now
one?
let's turn to the Ryzen 5 stack. And frankly, there are a lot of PC users who might have a budget of,
They didn't
let's
talk
call
about
it
this at
$200 to
Computex.
$250. And the idea is to get the best processor you can get. And for that, the Ryzen 5 family is just a perfect fit. So these guys are 6
This
cores,
is the ones I'm really excited
12
for.
threads, Ryzen 5 3600 and 3600X. They have all the benefits of the new tech. So you got the Zen 2 core, you got the new infrastructure. And again, let me show you how these guys game, because they really game very, very well. Take a look versus a competition. This time it's versus the 9600K. And when you look, again, across all of these gaming metrics, the performance is frankly spectacular. It still has double the threads for
Yeah, man,
creative
looks like
applications,
AMD's
so you
made
can do
sure
a
that
lot
they
with
can
this guy.
take CSGO
But
away
as
from
I
Intel.
said, we're
Looks
all
like it.
about showing you our
360
products
frames?
in
You guys
action.
want
So let's bring
360
Robert
frames?
back and let us
They
show
didn't
you
show this
Ryzen
last
5
Hey,
for the first
esports,
time.
you wanna,
Robert?
you wanna
All right.
get AMD involved?
Yeah. Okay. I love talking about 12-core processors. I'm going to get a 12-core processor. But it's also true that most customers buy a $250 CPU. That's what people can afford. And so our job is to give you the best freaking processor you can get for $250.
You said that with
So I wanna
such
show
condensation.
You 1440p again,
Condensation?
running CSGO. This is a very CPU-sensitive title that requires
He was very
hundreds
moist
of
when he
frames
said
per
that.
second. We're going to show you side by side our $250
What's the word I'm looking
CPU
for?
with 6 cores and 12
Condescendingly.
versus theirs.
He was very
And
condescending.
again, you see a
Most
very
people buy a
comparable
$250
gaming experience,
processor.
upwards of
Because that's all they
300
can
frames
afford.
a second. And any CSGO player will tell you that every frame counts.
Those six
because if
core
you're trying to
peasants.
360 no-scope someone, every frame matters. So for a $250,
But they're also not gonna be
6
playing at
cores,
1440p
12
Ultra.
threads, you're getting an amazing
This is a moot
gaming
argument.
experience for a really nice price. And that, again, for any customer.
Also, remember
is how
CSGO
it
pros
should be.
turn all the settings to potato.
Fantastic.
This is
Thanks,
true.
Lisa.
Thank you, Robert. All right, so that was really great. Now, there you have the entire third-generation Ryzen stack. And this is leadership everywhere. From
The
6
entire?
cores to 8 cores
No.
to 12 cores.
No, Lisa.
Leadership at every
Don't do
price
this to
point.
us.
And so there
Wrong.
is a
Give us
Ryzen
the
for
3950X.
every one of you enthusiast gamers. And all of these are on shelf July 7th, 7/7 globally.
Those are great prices.
Like you can't be
Even
angry
if-
at any
even
of
All
them.
They're
right, so look,
stacking the
I
deck
know
on
you
the
guys are
charts.
incredibly excited
Like,
about Ryzen.
they were totally worth the
but,
money.
you know, it's time to go to the other half of the ultimate game platform. And now it's time to talk about Navi,
No,
our
Lisa.
next generation GPU.
No 16 core.
Give me my 16 core, Lisa.
I'm so bummed right now.
Oh, my heart. Fake
It'll be okay,
slides
Brett.
everywhere.
They're gonna show off the new like shroud design, I think.
Twitch chat?
YouTube channel.
No, that's recent chat. Watching the Twitch chat. touches my safety zone.
Was.
Are you guys excited about Navi?
There's still time. She could still
All
announce
right.
it at the end.
So look,
She could.
Navi is
She
now
could.
called our affectionate
Hold on, hope.
Radeon 5700 series. And this GPU is designed brand new
Rolls right
from
off the
grounds
tongue.
up for gaming. And like we did with the CPU side with Zen, it was really, our vision to take a fresh look at the GPU architecture. The RX 5700 really starts with our brand new Radeon DNA or RDNA architecture. And this architecture was, again, designed from the grounds up, completely for
I
gaming.
do like the new card design.
And you might
though.
ask, what did we focus on? We focused on architecture.
You like her pantsuit?
We focused on design improvements.
I didn't hear what
We
you said.
focused on
Said I like
delivering
the new
more
card
gaming
design.
performance with faster clock speeds and more performance per clock. And all of this at lower power. Also with PCI Gen 4 as the world's first gaming GPU. So let me share some of the
Like I
motivation
said,
of
it's
our
AMD
engineers
or
around
Intel's
RDNA.
rent-a-crowd.
Look, we've had incredible
Very
success
politely
with
clapping.
the GCN architecture around Vega. And do you guys love Vega? And it's done really, really well in the market. But frankly,
Yes,
we thought it was
no.
time to build a brand new
No.
architecture for gaming, like we did on the CPU side. And our thought process was really, for the future of gaming, we need a flexible and scalable architecture to go across every gaming platform. And that means we have all new stuff. We have a new compute
agree.
unit design, we have new caches, we have a streamlined graphics pipeline. But what that means to you from a gaming standpoint is that we are seeing a 25% increase in graphics performance per clock cycle and a 50% increase in performance per watt with RDNA. So are you excited about RDNA?
And we're sacrificing all of that so that we can get maximized performance. And
Now,
it's
we
still going
love
to be hot and
architectures,
loud.
but we love products even more. So it's really
Yikes.
exciting when you see the product in action. Let's take a look.
There it is.
I love the grooves.
Yeah.
Dang. I dig it. No Type C.
I was about to say, I was hoping to see Type C.
Sad. Sorry? Yeah. I'll explain later. It's a blower style, though.
All right, E3.
that's sad.
Meet the
Looks gorgeous,
Radeon
though.
RX 5700 XT.
That's kind of pretty.
I like it.
Is that gorgeous or what? All right, look, we are so proud of the 5700 XT,
Fantastic.
and all of you are going to fall in love with it as well when you hear all about the incredible engineering, both
Thank you.
inside and out on the GPU. Now, what can I tell you? The 5700 XT is delivering leadership performance in its class. So there's so much for us to tell you. Let
It's
me
so hard
invite
to say.
Scott
She can't
Herkelman,
even
our head of
say
the
it.
Radeon gaming business, to come take it away. Scott?
Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
Thank you. All right. Hello, Los Angeles. Hello, gamers. Hello, welcome to
Hi, Lisa.
E3.
Hi.
I'm so excited for you to all be here. We have been working on this GPU for quite a long time, and it is a pleasure to finally unveil it to you. I've been reading all the Reddit, Twitter threads. I watch all the streamers who
I like
talk
the
about
dent,
GPUs
too.
all the time, and there's always these rumors. But it's more fun to
The
just show
Reddit
you
Twitter
the
threads.
product itself. So let's go ahead and get started on the specs.
Ouch.
40 compute units, up to 9.75 teraflops.
Seen the slide.
8 gigabytes
Yep,
of GDDR6.
same slide.
A boost clock of 1905.
That makes me so hopeful
and a
that
game
the
clock.
Yeah.
16-core one was
1755.
actually
Now,
real.
game clock
I
is a
thought
new
that was just,
technology,
like,
and that's
bad
what you're gonna average
shadowing,
see in a
but that's,
game
like, the actual
on our game
design.
clock when you're playing
It's
those
nice.
games. So it's a new one for you, and we'll
I
talk
can
to you a
dig
little
it.
bit more about that after the show. And then a 1605 base clock. But
Game
that's
clock,
not,
love
we
it.
didn't just stop there. Of course, it all includes the new RDNA architecture. Of course, it's on the 7-nanometer process. And of course, is the
That's right, it
first
does.
GPU, gaming GPU in the world to support PCI Express 4.0. So now let's take a look a little bit under the hood. We've spent a lot
So
of time
cool.
and effort to redesign our thermal shroud for you. And the redesign of that application was for a few reasons. We want it to be cool and quiet. We also want to give you the ability to overclock this GPU to its full potential. So this includes a power supply support connectors of one
Give us
by
third-party
8 pin
coolers.
and then a 1 by 6 pin for your power supplies. And then my favorite part of the thermal shroud, besides the design, is the 7-phase digital power system, ready for most of you like me who are really looking forward to overclocking this GPU to its full potential. What do you think about that? Now, that's all
Tearing
great,
me
but I
apart,
know
he's
every
like-
gamer in here and every gamer on the stream watching was like, yeah, but show me the performance. Fine, I will.
That was a
Let's
good
do it.
comment.
Okay, let's go ahead and start the demo. This next demo is a game called World War Z. It's one of my favorite games that just came out in April. And if you haven't played this game, over 2 million gamers bought and played this
10%
game across the
faster.
world. Fantastic amount of people for
Fast.
Saber Interactive to get into the game. Thousands of zombies run at you. You can stand behind a Gatling gun and mow them down. So if you haven't played it, you should definitely try it.
Where are my ray trace
what you can see
puddles?
here on the right is the 5700 XT
I need
running
those.
in 1440p against the RTX 2070, the same product in its class. And an amazing result, 117 frames per second versus our competitors'
like, skipped
102
half the
frames per
benchmark.
second. What do you think about that?
There's reasons.
Now, just
If it's in Vulkan, it
order
makes
of
a lot of sense.
transparency,
Yeah.
This is best. So a lot of you know that gamers sometimes play on DirectX 11. Sometimes gamers play with DirectX 12 enabled. Sometimes gamers play with Vulkan. We've just taken the best score from each of the GPU manufacturers, and we said, put the best versus the best. So that way there's no trickery, and you can see that in its class, in the $499 class,
Let's compare
the RX
Vulkan to
5700
DX11.
XT beats
That's
the
best.
competition and beats it consistently. Now,
But there's still a couple
for our
where it
second
doesn't.
announcement today is a brand new product called the Radeon RX 5700. It's got 36 compute units, up to 7.9 teraflops, also
Okay.
8 gigabytes of GDDR6, a boost clock
Nice.
up to 1725, and a game clock of 1625. And now
Like it.
what you'll want to see next
can
is
dig it.
where will this one be positioned? How does it compete against our competitor in a popular game? In this space, we know a lot of you play esports. So what I would like to
just
show
wanna
you
know the
next,
price,
and
to be
let's go ahead
honest.
and roll the demo, is the Radeon RX
What are you thinking for
5700
this one?
against the nearest competitor,
that was $400.
the GeForce RTX 2060. This is actually Apex Legends, playing it at 1440p. And one of the most heaviest things you can do in Apex Legends is throw thermite grenades. And that's probably one of somebody's friends just really taking a whole bunch of thermite grenades right at their feet and burning them. But the ending result of the 5700 against the 2060 is 88 frames per second versus 72 in esports. What do you think? Very good.
Depends
So
on the
now
price.
let's take a
That's
look
why
at the
I think.
data. Again, fast, no matter the API. Their fastest versus our fastest, nothing to see here, but what you can, nothing trickery to see here for the gamers on this, and watching
Nothing to
the
see
streamer in
here.
the audience.
Nothing
But what you
trickery
can
to
see
see.
here is that up to 10%
Wow.
faster than the RTX
Battlefield 5,
2060
did that have ray
in the
tracing?
top 10 games that have launched in the last year. Truly leading performance in its class.
Top 10 games. Witcher 3.
Now, gaming performance is amazing, and I had to get that in front of you quickly because I wanted to get you excited about how much we put in just
I love the
in
shroud
terms
of the
raw
XT.
performance. All that comes from our new gaming architecture.
I can
All of that
definitely
is a
agree.
standard with our new RDNA architectures and all the features that we put into the process of making the chip. And of course, there's some other things I'd like to talk to you about, like game fidelity and gaming dynamics.
No, it's
Some
not
new
faster 'cause of
features
PCI
and
Express
feature
Gen 4.
sets That over the next few months,
No
as you
card
start to see
uses
this
all
product
of
to
PCI
market,
Express
you'll see
3.0.
this adopted by our game developers that we will have on stage in a little bit to talk to you about. So let's go ahead and dive into the Navi GPU family features. So RDNA, Lisa mentioned this a little bit ago, is our brand new grounds-up architecture built for the Navi GPU family, and the first products in that family are the 5700 series. Comes standard on the 7-nanometer process.
The
support for
5700 XT
GDDR6,
shroud design is the
again,
pre-melted
first
look.
in the family of GPUs for gaming to support PCI Express 4.0. And
That's
then we also
fun.
have
Love
two
it.
new features that we're launching with the Navi family, which is the
hate this
Radeon
shirt.
Media Engine for 4K encode, 4K decode, and also FreeSync HDR support.
Okay.
And then the Radeon display
good.
engine. So that will support DisplayPort 1.4, display stream compression,
I like the media
as well
engine.
as a whole bunch of other features and cabling systems. So that
keen
way,
to
as
know a
you
bit
look
more
towards
about that.
buying new monitors, you can use the Navi family of GPUs.
Well,
to get
already the
best
Radeon
refresh
7 is
rate,
the best
highest
GPU that you could
resolution,
have for
and of
Premiere
course,
Pro.
increased bandwidth to any virtual reality headset.
By far.
So that's
Did
the
you
Navi
just pass out?
GPU family features.
Again?
So, like many of you in here, you know that AAA gaming is the golden standard of any GPU. You care about high fidelity. How does the game look and feel when you're in there? High resolution. Can I play this at 1440p? Can I play it at 4K? And of course, all of those things combined with a fluid 60 frames per second gaming ultimately matters to how you actually feel in that game. So let's talk about one of the first new features that we're going to introduce today here at E3. So the very first feature is Fidelity FX. It is our game developer toolkit that we provide on GPU Open. It's a website that we manage and run. So that way game developers, a lot of them here at E3, can go to this website and download Fidelity FX and use all of the post-processing effects that make AAA games look great in game, and they can start integrating that into not only their engines, but also the games that they're building. So we are announcing that today. We're here with
It
all the
probably doesn't
fantastic
have
game
HDMI
developers,
2.1.
and we even have a few on the stage coming
It
up in a little
could.
bit to
I
talk to you
doubt it,
more
though.
about this. But I wanted to do a quick thing
That might be
first.
the
You'll
next
want to hear more
generation
from them
one.
about it. But let me just show you what some of these effects look like on screen. So as you can see here, this is a racing game. And we
Yeah,
have
5700
Fidelity
XT is not the
FX
big
off
Navi
and
chip.
on.
This is like
And
the
it's just
baby
a
Navi
subtle way
stuff.
to show you that if you've ever played a lot of driving games, you do know and you want to see that street below you. Where are you out in the corner? How far are you away from the corner? How fast do you feel like you're moving? And so the Fidelity FX provides that little bit of extra detail in low contrast areas where normally it might seem a little blurry. We add that little crispness.
It's so
and sharpness
lifelike.
So you feel like
I
you're
can see
connected
more
to the game.
noise.
And
Yes.
it's a very easy thing for us to do with this new RDNA architecture because we have more performance for the game and we're able to.
That's right.
not
This
only
is the new
increase
ray
sharpness,
tracing.
but also
I can see
implement
road
it,
gravel.
keeping your frames per second high.
Now,
Can
This
ray
is a
tracing do
before
that
and
to me?
after of Fidelity
No.
FX off
You make me
and
see
on.
puddles.
We-
It's
we
Now
disgusting.
let me show you
The
a
gravel
game
is
that
where
I'm
it's at,
sure a
not
lot
the
of you are
puddles.
anticipating, like
Disgusting.
I am, at the back half of this year, Borderlands 3. So Fidelity FX will also be integrated into Borderlands 3. And what we're showing here is a little bit before and after. So you can see in that yellow box,
Guy's
if you
fluffing
can't
his
see
words
it
a
right
little bit
now,
here and
there's
there.
actually little hexagons in there, and honeycombs, if you will. And if you turn Fidelity FX on, you'll see that it becomes a little sharper for you. And that's just going to add a next level of detail in the game, virtually for no performance hit at all. It's something that
Amazing.
adds
Can you see
game
this thing
focus
that's
without
here?
this inside the game.
No?
It's just gonna
Well,
add that really
I
nice
promise you,
punch
if you turn this
to your
setting on,
gameplay.
that
Let's
thing
take a
you
look at
can't
it side
see
by side.
is a
It
little
pops up on the
seeier.
screen a little bit more for
That
you.
one.
You know when
And,
you're like
we're
editing a
super
photo and
excited
you
about
just
this
push the
technology.
sharpness
We
to
have a lot of
100?
game developers
Basically
lined
what
up
they
to
did.
now
I feel like that's what they do. Yeah.
The agreement is you shouldn't launch a new feature in a game that hurts a gamer's performance and then do trickery to increase the resolution and make it blurry. Our commitment to you, is always
Ooh.
launch
That dig
features
at DLSS.
with less of a performance hit and everyone can enjoy day one. What do you think about that?
Yeah, DLSS is garbage. And
Now-
video should die.
If there's a game that doesn't or has
Hey,
yet to
I'm just
adopt
saying what
Fidelity
we're all
FX,
thinking.
We have
That's
that
aggressive.
for you as well. It's called AMD Radeon Image Sharpening. Superior quality, no performance hit. This will
You
be
mean what they
available the
would?
day the product
They
is
wouldn't
available in the
sharpen
market
stuff?
through our Radeon Software Adrenaline Edition. You can download it and enable it. It's going to give you pretty much the similar feature sets that Fidelity FX will, and you'll see that same sort of nice crispness.
So
in game.
basically,
And as I
NVIDIA's,
mentioned, we have
like,
data for you. Our promise and commitment to you
DLSS is
that
like
when
portrait
we
mode
introduce new
that like
features that
turns your
increase the
face
quality of
soft,
your
and
in-game
they're just
play,
like, no, I
virtually
want to see all the
no
pores.
performance hit versus
They're just
our
doing the
competition.
opposite.
What do you think about that?
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Very good.
I think
Now,
1% is a
esports.
performance
A
hit,
lot
my
of you in
friend.
here are probably like me. You play AAA games, but you also play esports games. We care about
Sharpen.
responsiveness.
Enhance.
How fast between you
Enhance.
and what you're seeing on screen. your
Esports.
character move and
Called it.
respond, frames per second
Right
matters.
there.
Shut up.
You also
On
care
screen.
about
Shut up,
streaming.
Jason.
Streaming from
No.
your GPU, from either YouTube or Twitch. Let your friends or fans watch what you're doing. And of course, a fluid 90 frames per second of gameplay or more. We have a new feature and many new features in our software package that we're rolling out. But today, I would like to zero in on one that I think every Radeon gamer is going to enjoy right away. And this is called Radeon Anti-Lag. let me talk to you about this feature. So if you love esports and you love beating your friends at esports, you now will have a chance to beat the GeForce GPU owners at esports. So let me talk to you about that. This is essentially a new feature. As we all know,
Dang.
lag onto a server when you're playing an esports game is one of the most frustrating things. And so we took a look at that and said, how can we improve the lag between the GPU and the monitor? And one way to do that is to take a look at how we deliver the software from the GPU to the monitor and see if we can mitigate some of that lag. This is the feature to do that for you. And what I'd like to do is bring Robert back up on the stage, explain a little bit about the demo and the feature and why esports gamers are going to love it. Robert?
Scott, how you doing? Good. Good. Okay. So
They should
gamers
rub their
all the
heads
time,
together.
they talk
Scott.
about getting higher frames per second because that reduces input lag, or the time between clicking a mouse or pressing a button and that showing up on the screen. I'm
giving it all I got, Captain.
Motion
That's
to
my
photon
purse.
latency. Click a button straight into your eyeballs. At 60 frames a second, that's about 4 frames
Straight into my
worth
balls
of lag.
of the eyes.
That's a lot. So let's show 2 systems with the Radeon RX 5700 XT versus the RTX 2070, both running at around 60
You know why they
frames a
don't
second.
have hair?
In green,
Because
you
they
can
don't
see
have hair works.
that motion to photon latency.
Pathetic
About
AMD
57
plebs.
milliseconds from the time you press
That's
a button
not
on your
ray
mouse or your
traced.
keyboard to the time it comes out of the monitor into your eyes. Driving frame rates higher, that brings that number down. But what if there were a way to decouple the frame rate from the input lag? You could make that input lag lower even at the same frame rate. So what we're going to do is we're going to enable Radeon anti-lag, and you'll see that on the RX 5700 XT. You're going to drop to about 44 milliseconds of input lag, which is a full frame and a half of improvement without, over what you would have without this feature. So if you're looking for that competitive advantage in Dota, League, CSGO, where every frame matters, this technology can do it for you.
Very good. Thanks, Robert. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot.
Input
I
lag
highly
is
suggest when you
it's
buy
it's
the
just a myth
700, you
people
just turn
use.
it on, you don't tell your friends.
Use.
See what they say.
You just triggered.
So let me
some
just show you some data before and after. So these are across the most popular esports games using our brand new RX 5700 XT, both on and off. And you can see on average, you save about 31% of latency in the click to response on the screen, which is fantastic. And in the very popular game Fortnite, it can be up to 35%. So if you want an advantage against your friends who have Radeon GPUs or the competition, just don't tell
I
them
need
to turn
that
it on.
Fortnite advantage.
And then watch yourself climb to the top of the leaderboard. Okay, so the real reason why all of you are watching here is how much is
Pricing.
this going to cost you? I think that's
Always
the
you,
question,
bro.
right?
$4.99.
Good. Okay, leadership performance in its class in the $499 segment. The Radeon RX 5700 XT will be available for $449.
Yes! Worth.
Leadership
$459, let's take
performance
it.
in the $399 segment, the Radeon RX 5700 will be available for $379.
The 2060 is
I
still
am super
cheaper.
excited about this.
But
I'm
still.
super excited to bring you the
Like
best
that's
performance per
an
dollar
iffy one.
in
XT,
the
yes.
industry, and without hurting your frame rates with new features and technology. I think that's what you deserve, and I'm so happy to bring it to you finally. And very soon, which is July 7th, which is my other announcement. So,
Okay. Nice.
lining up
making the July
our
7th
complete
date.
ecosystem at AMD for all gamers. Brand new CPUs, brand new GPUs.
So you could
You,
build a
in the back
brand
half
new
of this
PC.
year, can play
Yeah.
all of your games
On
with all of your
July 7th.
settings turned up and enjoy a fantastic experience from AMD and the AMD group that is in charge of gaming. So I'm super excited about this. But there is one more thing you're going to get from us. And that next thing is we have a fantastic partnership with Microsoft. As you saw yesterday in the announcement they made yesterday, but we're also announcing
Nice.
today that when you buy a 5700 series GPU, you will be able to play Gears 5 and 100 other PC games, and you can also get that same bundle with select Ryzen CPUs. What do you think? Does that sound great?
Nice.
Nice.
I'm gonna go with that.
Very good.
I'll take
Now, I
it.
quickly went through some performance data, some new features. I talked to you about pricing and availability of the products. and a little bit about a game bundle you'll get when you purchase one of our products at day of launch. But there's an expert here, and there's a whole bunch of great games behind my segment, where you're going to see some brand new, for the first time ever, gameplay, and you're going to talk to the people helping us make sure that all of the features that we just described to you are implemented in the games. Some of these are the big names in the industry, and to help us do that, I'd like to bring on stage with me to introduce them, Jeff Keighley. Jeff?
How you doing? Hey, Scott.
Hey,
good to see you, man. This is exciting.
Yeah.
Wow, it's so
I
great
think
to have
Lisa
AMD
Sue has a
here
one
at
more
E3.
thing for the
I gotta say,
3950X.
amazing price
I'm feeling it.
points, And, you guys are just rocking
Fingers
it.
crossed.
Yeah, we're ready to go. I think the back half of this year is going to be all about AMD. There's no doubt about it.
Well, I mean, it's awesome to be in, the new
you turn on recording?
PlayStation, Project Scarlet, Stadia, and then PC, which
Was
we're
I meant
talking
to?
about today with all these great products. It's great to see, and I'm sure everyone's wondering about
Yes.
the content that's
far
going to
too
be
late.
Yes.
powered by these
When I asked you the first time, it
devices,
wasn't.
which is great. And
I thought,
good thing
that
it's
was
E3
too
because
late.
it's time to look at games, I think, right?
Yeah, I actually, we've been talking a lot about hardware,
Yeah.
but a lot of people here in the audience and watching on the stream probably just want to say, show me some
I was
new
just going to
stuff.
download the
Yep.
Twitch
Show me
one.
some new stuff. What do you think?
We got some new stuff. I think we're going to take a look at
needs
some of
some
the amazing
processors.
games we're about to showcase for you guys. So awesome. Well, thanks, Scott.
That's great.
All right,
Thanks a
see you
lot.
soon. Take a look at
Cheers.
this.
Have you tried to download?
I'm not lying.
All right. You guys ready to see some games?
That's good music. Loved it.
All right, fantastic. We have an amazing
About
lineup
time,
of
Jeff.
developers, to come out here and showcase
Give it to me, Keely.
titles coming to PC. You got a little taste of it there, but first of all, I want to welcome to the stage from the Coalition, Rod Ferguson, studio head, and Mike Rayner, technical director. Come on out, guys. Rod, good to see you. How's it happening? All right, another day, another press conference appearance, right?
Exactly, except the stage isn't going to open and swallow me whole.
All right,
so
where's
we're
the
good.
pyro, right? Sorry. All right, but we have some pyro on screen for you with some pretty amazing PC footage of Gears 5. Got to say, Gears, as you said yesterday.
Don't
had
talk
a
to me
big
about
day
pyro
at
if it's
Microsoft
not Team
press
Fortress
conference.
2.
It's been a year. You announced it last year. You kept the powder dry until E3.
Yeah,
here.
PCI Express 4.0 is
You came
backwards
strong with
compatible.
A lot of stuff. So what is E3 about for Gears 5 this year?
Well, really, E3 this year is
I'm
about
pretty
three
sure
things.
Lisa
It's our
Sue has the
announcing, launch date, which
3950X
is
as the
December
last
10th,
thing for this keynote.
And in PC Game Pass
I'll
as well.
be seriously happy if she
And
does.
it's also
You missed the
about
Navi part. So we
the
got
Dune Escapes,
5700
our
XT
brand
for
mode, and then it's really about
$449.
our
It beats
pre-order
the
Game
RTX
Pass,
2070 in most
incentive,
games.
which is around
Then we
$2
have
arcade
the
character pack.
RX 5700,
Very
which
exciting.
is coming in at
So,
$379
we know
and
we're
beats
gonna
the
see, I think,
2060
400 games
better
on
than
here,
the
E3 Escape. Tell us
the-
about
Words.
it. It's a
yeah,
three-player
words.
co-op
It's good.
mode, right?
That's correct. It's a three-player.
Yeah, blower
sort of
fan, no
aggressive
USB-C,
co-op mode.
no
You
ray
plant a
tracing.
venom bomb in the heart of the
I'm a little
hive,
sad about
so this
the
poison cloud is
USB-C.
chasing you out, and you have
Yeah,
to
like
fight
they
the
helped
monsters to get
develop the
outside.
standard.
And it's
Why aren't they
three-player
using
split
it?
As well as three-player co-op, and we're supporting three-player split screen
Yes, we
on
are.
PC.
Okay.
So you'll be able to do that as well in your own home.
Now, Gears is a franchise that has always been known to me as a technical leader with what you do with Unreal Engine. I mean, the original Gears, 12, 13 years ago. I mean, it was just
Thanks for the
blowing
reminder.
people away of how visually beautiful games can be. So tell us a bit about sort of technology in Gears and Gears 5. I mean, tell us how are you pushing the limit?
They don't have anything to
Fortunately, I
match
brought the right
the
person for
1080.
that.
What do you think the
Mike
Radeon 7
Rayner,
is?
who's doing all of that, so I'll let Mike talk to that.
All right, well, Mike, let's talk a bit about Gears Unreal, on the PC, because Gears 4 had a great PC version, mouse and keyboard support. People were very happy with that. Can you maybe talk a
My
bit about the
disappointment
PC
is
version
immeasurable.
of Gears
And my
5
day
that's
is
coming
ruined.
alongside Xbox in September?
That's a meme,
How
everybody.
are you sort of pushing it a little bit further on PC?
Well, being a visual showcase is at the top of our list as we're thinking of Gears 5. Not only do we have increased graphics and compute power, but we have all new shaders, new filters, new lighting technology, all rendered in HDR with 4K and ultra-wide resolutions. We've enabled a ton of options for players to customize the game for their gaming rig, and all of this really helps us to optimize for the PC gaming experience. We're really excited to push the hardware to its limits and deliver
like
the
after
best
this, I need a
experience
good cup of
on
coffee.
AMD.
All
It's
right,
late,
well,
yeah.
that's great things to talk about, but let's see it now. We've got some of the first footage, I think, of Gears 5 PC. And tell us, you may walk us through kind of what we're seeing here and what's unique about it, Mike.
Well, this scene really shows off our screen space subsurface scattering, high quality depth of field with bokeh simulation, and temporal anti-aliasing. A scene like this in the past we would have often rendered offline as a video, but everything you're seeing here is rendered in real time on AMD's new hardware. The demo device is pushing quad HD resolution, HDR, and high frame rates. But the screen here can't really resolve all of that.
It's one of the things we really want to push with Gears 5 is real-time cinematics. You know, as we talked, there's a time in the industry when it used to be gameplay looked one way and the cinematics were unbelievably beautiful. And then all of a sudden, a few years ago, the gameplay was in 4K, but the cinematics were in 1080. And you're like, what's going on? Like, I'm actually going to go back, get away from the cinematic. I want to get back into the game.
Yeah.
And so with Gears 5, we wanted all the cinematics to be in 4K. We want the game and the cinematics to feel the same.
Really? So all real time?
Everything's
Wow.
real time now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Looks amazing, I gotta say. That's cool, because I mean, even all the
I mean, I'd
stuff you're
probably
seeing
play
yesterday is
this.
exactly-
I
that's
haven't
all
played a
real time.
Gears game in
Incredible.
a good couple of years.
Amazing.
It looks
All right, so
less
this is,
clunky than
you know,
4,
What's
but
cool
it-
also is
I
you're
don't
showing
know.
this on AMD, you know, powered technology here for PC, but as we know, AMD is inside the Xbox One S, the X, and as announced yesterday, Project Scarlet. So I was wondering, Mike, if you could kind of talk about, you know, the fact that there's AMD across all this. Does that allow you to sort of optimize across everything a little bit better?
Well, it's really fantastic for us because we have similar feature sets on both Xbox and PC. We can spend more time making the game and less time on siloed development where we're kind of focusing on one platform over the other. It allows us to spend more time polishing the game, and it looks great and performs fantastic on both platforms. You know, what's really great is having
I'm
AMD
still
hardware
hoping for
in
the
both
16
places
core.
really allows us to deliver
I have that
on
little bit of hope
having
left.
the best experience no matter where players want to play it.
Lisa Sue just comes
There's
in.
also features like
One more
adaptive sync,
thing.
which is on the PC, which is a really cool option.
That would be
for us now
the
on
best way to,
console,
like, end
allowing
off
us
the
to deliver
keynote.
the same tear-free, seamless gaming experience.
And for the first time, like before with Gears of War, you had to make it, in the Gears 4 in particular, you had to make a choice. Do I want 4K or do I want 60 frames on the console? And now that's not, it's 4K and 60 frames. And then with PC, we even push it higher.
Well, on PC, we have completely uncapped frame rate, so it'll go as fast as your system can handle.
All right, well, that's what we like to hear. It looks absolutely incredible. Gears 5 PC coming out in September.
And just to be clear, like,
Yeah.
so because of the bundle,
I'm
with
wondering
Game Pass,
what
PC Game
NVIDIA is
Pass on
gonna do with
cards,
the-
that's the way to get into
the
our
RTX
tech test
Super
in
thing
July.
now.
So everybody who
Yes.
gets the card, who gets
Now that
Game
this
Pass
is all
can also
out and
play with us
open.
in July.
I'm not
on
wondering
PC, you'll be able
anything
to play with
besides
Texas.
what
Absolutely.
back of my
All right,
eyelids
so
look like.
July, that's
This
coming
is
soon.
boring.
Sign up now. All right,
get there.
Rod,
Thank you,
thanks so much.
You need
Mike,
more G Fuel.
great to see. Gears 5 from the Coalition, Xbox Game Studios. All right. That was pretty good, but we got more for you today because it's E3. Our next guest is
Please.
a man who needs no introduction as executive producer at Gearbox Software. He and the team pioneered the looter-shooter genre.
Why are you
and are
giving him
aiming
an
to shake it
introduction
up
then?
again with the much-anticipated return of Borderlands 3. Take a look at this.
I wonder if they'll pay the voice of Claptrap this time.
I like the Borderlands game, but I haven't finished a single one.
I haven't been picking
Like I have all of them, I just haven't finished any of them.
Mayhem is coming. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage executive producer of Borderlands 3, Gearbox Software's Randy Pitchford. Randy? Good to see you.
What's with this music?
House. All right, so Randy,
Everyone has
Borderlands
the most, like,
is the king of the
eclectic
looter-shooter genre.
intro
and the moment
music.
you announced Borderlands 3, it certainly became one of the most anticipated games of 2019. And now you're here at E3
King?
on AMD's stage. AMD was with
Maybe
you at the reveal.
prototype?
Now you're here at
Archetype?
AMD's stage at E3.
Well, what?
Can you tell us a
They
bit
can't
about
be the
how
king
your
of the
team at
looter-shooter
Gearbox is
genre. They
taking
haven't released a
advantage
game in a
of the
decade.
new Ryzen and Radeon technologies in the game?
Jeff, I am so excited to be here.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this moment to call out some cool tech features that usually we don't get attention for in a typical marketing for a game like ours. So if we look at the screens, I'll show you some of the cool things that gamers can expect in Borderlands 3.
Let's do it.
Now, one of the exciting things that we can do in Borderlands 3 is we can leave our home planet to visit another world. At one point, our adventure is going to take us here to Promethea. And you can see that Promethea is surrounded by an asteroid belt. This gives us a really cool opportunity to show off some pretty clever and awesome light simulation in Borderlands 3. In this time-lapse sequence, you can see how the asteroids flying by occlude light from Promethea's star, creating shadows across the surface. And as asteroids fly past, the light from the star will be able to peek back through, illuminating the environment with the light of day. As you can see how natural light and digital light interact, you can see how technology and creative design can work together to create an interesting fiction and a stunning image.
If I'm hyped for Borderlands
Back on
3
Pandora, I want to show you some evidence of our investment into the future of display technology and how powerful hardware and software can unlock a new range of fidelity.
You're considering pre-ordering Cyberpunk 2077, and that's coming out after Borderlands by 6 months. You're not hyped for this game.
Than we've ever experienced before. It allows for brighter brights, darker darks, and a range of color and light that is as close as we've ever come to simulating on screen what the human eye can actually detect.
Maybe this is a game I'll pick up.
In order to help show off the
after
HDR difference, we've simulated the effect
once it's on like a good special, maybe it's
now
like
without HDR,
a
this
big
is what the scene
extended
would
bundle
normally
with the
look
rest
like.
of them.
It's pretty nice, but this is the same scene in HDR, much more vibrant and alive. Do you see the difference? Well, look again. Back to standard, and now with HDR.
Cool.
One more time, standard and HDR. I hope it won't be long before all displays offer high dynamic range.
It just looks like they turned the sky
blue. But when Borderlands 3 launches on September 13th, technophiles like me with HDR screens are going to have very happy eyeballs. One more thing I want to show you guys. I'll take you somewhere new. This isn't Pandora or Promethea or Eden 6. This is Athenas. And we'll talk more about Athenas later, but I thought this is the perfect environment to talk about some of the great features possible with Borderlands 3 through our collaboration with AMD. We've been working with AMD to incorporate a technology suite called Fidelity FX. Fidelity FX is a collection of high-quality post-processors that we can use to make Borderlands 3 look even better without sacrificing performance at all. It takes advantage of the latest features of Radeon RX 5000 series GPUs to accelerate performance, including the use of rapid packed math. Now, just one example of how we're using Fidelity FX in Borderlands 3 is contrast adaptive sharpening. The dynamic sharpening filter draws out detail in these low contrast areas while improving image quality and clarity.
Can you not read a script like that?
When designers, artists, and programmers at Gearbox Software work together with AMD engineers,
it's like he's not even giving time for him to think about the words that are coming out of his face.
You don't need
talent-driven art design. The results are simply beautiful.
All right, that's a little sneak preview. Very exciting. Randy, I can tell the Borderlands team, has been working hard to get even more players to join the army of gamers who are big fans of the franchise, and it looks incredible.
Yeah, I am so excited to invite everybody here at E3 to join us during the show.
Are you sure?
We've got a massive Borderlands 3 booth, which is front and center in the main South Hall. There are over 100 AMD Ryzen and Radeon-powered game stations set up to give as many people as possible here at E3 the chance to go hands-on
Let's hope they don't use Windows Media Player
before the game launches on all platforms.
Let's hope they don't
on
use
September
Windows
13th.
Media Player again.
All right. Very cool.
And this is just a taste of our collaboration with AMD. I'm pleased to announce that Gearbox and AMD Studios have signed a multi-year agreement so that we are kitted out with all of the latest hardware from AMD that we can use for development and testing of all of our Gearbox games. It's going to ensure that the best experience for games from Gearbox is on the best hardware, on AMD hardware for years to come.
All right, seems like a pretty strong partnership
When you're speaking that
between
fast,
AMD
it
and
hurts
Gearbox.
when you stumble.
We can't wait to check out the game during E3. And is there anything else that you want to share with us?
Well, I thought since they gave us a moment here, I'd also bring some never-before-seen
love
gameplay
AMD.
footage. You guys want to check out something that
All right,
nobody's
more
seen yet?
Borderlands. You guys are taking over E3. All right, what are we about to look at?
Okay, so we're at E3 going to let people play as a new Vault Hunter for the very first time. This is Mose. Let's roll the video, and we can look at her. Now, she is a gunner character, and she is a badass. Bose is right now my favorite new Vault Hunter in
That's
Borderlands
pretty
3. We're going to start by showing you a little bit of her skill
water
tree. I
bottle.
think the people streaming
Kinda
at
more
home will freeze
interesting
frame
than what
this,
they
look at all the
show.
details.
Also
of
a
all the
G Fuel
stats,
bottle.
Figure out how to min-max this
This
character.
holds more G
But
Fuel than this
Mose
little
is
shaker.
a mech pilot. She can get in this Titan. which
Extra
she
G
calls
Fuel in
Iron
my
Bear,
Linus Tech
and
Tips.
She can kit out
This
the
thing
Iron
is
Bear with
freaking
all kinds
amazing.
of cool augmentations, modifications
heck.
as she develops her skills in the game. You know, Borderlands isn't just about shooting and collecting loot. It's also about leveling up and becoming more powerful. And with the Iron Bear, Mose can kit this creature out with all kinds of badass equipment. Flamethrowers, machine guns, rocket launchers, even badass fists. Here's the Iron Bear in action. We can see Mose
really don't
using
like
a configuration that we call bottomless mags,
well
where
liked.
switching between her
Yeah,
minigun
no,
and her
like from what I
flamethrower,
saw in the
she virtually
comments,
never runs out of ammunition.
Dude, there's a lot of
And
enemies.
She can rock and kick ass. Hey, that was Flak mounting
know enough to,
the
like,
Iron
comment
Bear.
on about it,
You can
but,
actually get
yeah.
a special augmentation so that your co-op buddies can jump in.
I don't
and,
think
and
Navi's
mount
a
your
disappointment.
vehicle. So
I
Mose is in the
think
cockpit,
that people
and one of your
expect
friends
too
is
much out of
Flak or any of the
AMD.
other characters
They
who's
want them
jumping in
to
his turret.
break
We just took out
NVIDIA,
a big
and
ass
instead they compete
dinosaur.
with
It's pretty
NVIDIA.
rad.
And that doesn't
A
look
lot more
good
gameplay
when
coming
you're
up. Go to the
delivering
floor
the
and
same
check it out
performance for the same
Awesome.
price
All
point.
right, well,
It's
Borderlands
kind of
3
weird.
is here
Especially if it's
in
later
full
on.
force.
Yeah.
And
Like
we
they
can't wait
usually do.
to
It's
play
like
it in
we're-
September. Thanks for being here, Randy.
I'm so
10
psyched. Thanks,
months
you guys. I'll
since
see you
the
down at the
RTX
floor.
cards launched.
Cheers.
Thanks, Randy.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
we're giving you
Yeah.
RTX level performance for roughly the
All
same
right.
price.
Two big action games right there.
It's fine.
And now
It's
we're going
just
to move
not
on to
enthralling.
another
A lot of
great
people
partner
see
of
it
AMD
as, like,
to give you
a
kind
step
of a preview
behind.
of where technology is heading next.
I don't know.
Let's talk
I
about
feel like they're
Unity
just
and
on
the Unity game
the
engine,
same
which has
playing
been
field, roughly,
incredibly
just a
important
little-
to a lot of
little bit
developers.
later.
This company's engine powers remarkable games across PC, console, mobile, and the cloud. More than 2/3 of VR and AR experiences are made in Unity. Practically every gamer has enjoyed games built on this company's technology. From the world's most widely used real-time 3D platform, Unity Technologies, please welcome the Vice President of Graphics, Natalia Tatarchuk. Natalia, how are you? Great to see you. Welcome to E3. All right. Well, you know, Unity
all
is
get
a
to, like,
driving force in so many
pre-choose
of
their
the games
music.
that people play today. You know, when I think of Unity, Pokemon Go, I remember Beat Saber, which I've been playing. Oculus Quest is incredible. You play Beat Saber. It's such a great game. And even,
Pokemon Go is still in Unity?
Soulstorm, Lauren Lanning, I had him
Cool.
on my show
Apparently.
yesterday. You guys are, you know, a lot of developers turn to Unity to help them realize the visions for their games. Why do you think
There we
developers
go.
work
I'll
with
start
Unity?
joining now.
Well, not every developer has the time, the resources, or frankly even desire to write their own engine. It's quite a complex task. And most importantly, they shouldn't have to. They've got a phenomenal vision for their project, be it a game or a real-time experience
she
that
speaks
they
so
want
soft.
to build.
I know.
And they need the right tools to make it happen. And that's exactly where Unity comes in. We give teams of all sizes access to powerful and approachable technologies that make it possible for them to actualize their vision, to make it happen.
Absolutely. And you know, I know your team is very committed to solving hard problems for developers, making games look as great as possible. Can you tell us a bit about what's coming down the pipeline from Unity, a little sneak preview?
Definitely.
Okay.
My team lives and breathes every single day
waiting for
the
one more
goal
thing,
of
Sam.
creating best-in-class graphics technology, performance,
hopefully coming.
state-of-the-art visuals, as well as intuitive
earlier,
and
fingers
great
crossed.
artistic workflows, because you need to create your content. And that's always our driving force in everything that we do. HDRP is the latest advanced graphics tech that's actually going to offer a massive jump in graphical realism on PC and consoles. What it has is advanced visuals with a fully unified physically based rendering, as well as amazing uncompromising GPU performance. And these are tailor-made for ambitious, high-end titles. Games that are going to be authored in HDRP are going to be able to achieve the high fidelity, high performance quality leap that players frankly are craving and expecting out of next gen. It really unlocks the creativity of the vision holder to achieve variety of looks.
Stream
be it
is sponsored by
photorealistic
Linus
like
Tech
what you
Tips.
see here, or
LTTstore.com.
maybe Pixar-like, or something very different.
Well, it's amazing.
I can't
to
even
see how
hear
far
what
game
she's saying,
graphics
and
have
my
come.
headphones are up full
And,
blast.
you know,
Yeah, no,
earlier,
she's too
Lisa
soft.
talked a lot about hardware. And
This
how
is still
hardware
AMD's
pushing
Keynote.
games, you know,
That's the
further
weird thing.
on the GPU and CPU side. I'm curious, for your perspective from a software engine
But, like,
point of view,
Unity
what are your teams doing to kind of push
and
games further?
Gearbox.
Imagine having a
so
sound
Unity,
engineer
the focus is always to push
who's
the
meant to
overall
make sure everyone can be
graphics
heard.
What?
industry forward. And to do that, we start
Funny
from
world
where
we
it all
live in.
begins, with the creator. We want to
you'd think
give the
they'd have
creator the
those.
freedom to simulate reality, be it a
I'm trying to
forest or
listen to
something
her
else,
and you guys at the
and then
same
let
time. I
them
can't hear
take whatever
crap.
path
We're
necessary,
basically
pun
commenting
intended,
about how we can't
to
hear
make
her.
it happen, to realize the vision. And AMD, of course, drives that on the hardware side by delivering the Ryzen and the Radeon technologies that give developers huge canvases to work with, the performance that they can run on those platforms. We're doing that on the software side by expanding what Unity can do. So words are wonderful, but a picture is worth what?
Oh,
so many more words. So let's take a look.
Footage. I'm into that. All right.
Let's take a look at an example of what HDRP can
This
deliver.
is the place.
I'm into that. Footage? I'm into that.
It's because he doesn't have to worry about not being able to hear her.
Yeah, got it.
So here, you are looking at a real-time experience called the Heretic that is rendered in real time in a 1440p at 30 FPS on consumer-grade system with a single GPU, something that you could easily walk into Best Buy, grab off the shelf, and bring it home. But each frame showcases the strength of HDRP to its fullest. Now, Unity demo team relied on cinematic quality effects in HDRP to make this vision come to life. State-of-the-art physical camera-based post-processing stack, advanced real-time area lights with full high-quality shadows, GPU-driven VFX to the max, unified PBR volumetrics, you see it throughout all of the demo. It's what makes it come to life. Complex materials, and so much more. I mean, the reality is I just don't have a time to fit all the features that we actually use to make this happen.
None of this is new to Unity
it's really
engine,
serving to show
Yeah.
the
So?
next-gen level of experiences.
You've been able
The
to do
gamers
this.
will be able to
AMD's
use
amazing.
it.
Shut up.
Wow.
How dare you?
There's a whole channel where they do real-time
Thank you. I actually can't
animations
wait
in
for the
Unity.
expansion of this
Hey, Jason.
Yeah.
Why don't you shut up and stop
Now,
being an
this
NVIDIA
remarkable
shell, you
visual
piece of crap?
quality is only
I'm not. It
doable, first
doesn't
and
matter
foremost,
what
because of
graphic cards on
efficient
they've been.
execution.
They would just.
Each
I don't believe you.
Nonsense.
HDRP is, of course, deeply optimized for latest generations of GPUs. This is including current latest shipping GPUs as well as available consoles. But we also worked closely with AMD to take advantage of the new GPU features for next
Why haven't they shown ray tracing yet? Because
And
they
one
don't have
example
any
of such effort
hardware
is the
accelerated ray
ability to
tracing,
render higher resolutions
which is why
with greater scale,
NVIDIA
performance, and
is
quality,
actually
which is
decent at
built
ray
based
tracing,
on
even if it's not
AMD's
great. It's because they
Fidelity
have some
X
hardware
algorithms.
acceleration.
Now,
Everything
upscaling
else is just
principles,
brute
but
forcing
great
it, and it's not
upscaling
good.
Must be fast. It
Brute
needs to
forcing
be high
doesn't work.
quality. And what that means is you need to dial in just the right amount of sharpness without creating aliasing or artifacts in the final image. But you also want to preserve all of the soft gradients that are present in the original frame. We also have a fixed budget, so many milliseconds to spend
I'm
on
not sold
graphics
on
and
this,
other
like,
things.
please.
And we can choose to do
software
many
stuff.
great things. You saw all the features.
I wonder
in the
why
demo.
they thought this was
And
a
great
valuable thing to
upscaler
include.
gives
What,
us a lot
sharpening?
more room to do more.
Oh, just like showing
worked
off
very
Unity
closely
stuff
with
that's
AMD
already been
to
out for a while.
integrate a
Yeah,
highly
I don't get
Like, I
it.
understand Borderlands 3 and Gears 5. Totally fine.
Because those are, like, still fresh.
But this isn't gaming, this is game development. Which is a little bit different.
To deliver,
And it's
frankly,
also
the
like a
best-in-class
significant chunk of
upscaler
the
experience.
whole thing.
Now, let's take a look.
It's just like they have a minimum time quota that they have to meet,
Here
and
we're
so
gonna
they're
zoom
just
in
like,
on a frame, which
okay,
is
who can we
rendered
get
originally in
talking?
native 4K. And
But look how
now
close
we're
you
gonna
can go to that
compare
man's
this
eye.
frame, the
Look at his
details of the
eyeball.
eye
I am
to
It's
really
like a real
uncomfortable.
eyeball.
Look at his balls in his
The
eyes.
capital ROM filter.
Oh, don't do that.
Blurry, not as sharp, loses details. A
It,
little
it's not
below.
even that.
With
It's not
cast,
even that
the
good
image is
though. It's
crisp,
blurry.
Details, maintains
And like
the
you have to
soft
zoom in to
gradients
see the
that we
difference.
Like if I
actually
took a
want from
photo
original
with the
frame.
A6500
That
and
is
zoomed in on your
perfect.
eye, it
That's
would
what
be
we
way
want.
more.
The cast technique
clearer
takes
than that.
advantage of the Navi's latest and greatest GPU
Like you
functionality.
could have
You've heard
more
about rapid
rendering
pack
power
math,
on that
progressive waves,
animation than on a
to
photo
deliver
that I took.
faster performance
But my photo will be
with
clear
higher
on that.
quality.
Rapid Pack Math.
Shut up, you NVIDIA
I'm
show.
into it. All right. It looks
Piece of crap.
Maybe I just hate
I
Unity.
was gonna say, it's whatever it is.
Maybe.
It's absolutely
Only NVIDIA
incredible.
shows hate
I think a
Unity.
lot of people want to know when is this going to be available? When are we going to get to play games that look like this?
Nice, we can see
It's
more
always
crust
in
in
the
your
pudding.
eyes.
It's true.
Hey Johnny,
So
they've
HDRP
announced
itself is shipping
the new
production
Navi
ready
cards and showed
in
them off.
2019.3
I
this
just
fall.
want a Square
This
Enix
also will
announcement of
include
Final Fantasy VIII
AMD's CAS and
Remastered.
an
Yeah,
updated
that's all I want.
post-processing
I'm
preview
super
package
excited.
for the V3 post-processing. Like Lisa said, the future of gaming is everywhere. And Unity is focused on enabling real-time
She's not even
experiences
talking
for
about
all
the future of
creators.
gaming. She's
No
talking
matter
about the
how
future of game
ambitious their
development,
vision
which
might
is a
be,
little different.
With great visuals,
little
amazing
bit.
workflows,
I mean, the Radeon was
and
the best
incredible performance.
editing card, so maybe
Personally,
they're
I
aiming
can't
for
wait to see
the
what the game
Navi to be
developers
the
will do
best
with that power.
game dev card.
No.
It's awesome to get a glimpse of kind of where games are going to be in the
No,
future. 'Cause you look at
Radeon
that
7 is still
visually,
probably
like,
better because it has 16
absolutely.
gigabytes
All right.
Yeah.
of HBM2.
Thank you so much for being here today. Unity, Natasha, thank you so much. Appreciate
My
it.
pleasure.
All right. Thanks so much, everybody.
He
All
forgot
right, well,
who she
next
was.
up, we have a guest that
Nvidia-
raced
she was
over
just talking
from
so
his
soft.
press conference that just concluded.
That's why I
Nvidia
forgot.
might release their
Ubisoft.
S cards with
Ubisoft has a
$100
long
price
history
cuts.
of making some really
Someone just said that in
incredible
Twitch chat.
games,
What?
and it's my honor
Nvidia
to
might
introduce
release
to
their
you,
S cards with a $100
man
price
who
tag.
founded Ubisoft with his four brothers, Yves
Rumor?
Guillemot, and also Noordine
We
Abou
talk-
from the
that's
team
our rumor.
Ghost Recon
Oh.
Breakpoint.
We said that in hot news.
I totally watch your
How are you?
videos.
Noordine, good to see you.
I'm the one who brought up
You
the
made it over
$100
in
price
time.
cut.
We were a little worried because you just got off stage, right?
That's right.
Yes.
We just finished our show, and we hope everyone
I'll be back
will
in a
love,
sec.
our game.
You won't miss much, Sean.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Just
Oh,
handshake.
it's a great press
That's why
conference. You guys
I'm
might have been
quite
in line
confident
outside,
stepping away
but
from
believe
it.
me, go watch it. Some really amazing content, as always. You guys have such great games. And I wanted to ask you, Yves, about the partnership with AMD. And maybe you could tell us a bit about, how you guys have collaborated in the past and moving forward.
Yes, actually, the teams at Ubisoft always want more powerful machines so that they can deliver on their creative vision. What AMD is bringing is incredible for us. And AMD is a great partner, so we have the same goal. Make great gaming experiences.
Don't
more
these guys have their
accessible,
own
whether you are
conferences where they
playing
can
on a
tell
console
people
or
the
He
stuff?
just said
Or
he
in the
raced
cloud.
over from the
that's,
Ubisoft press
I
conference.
know.
really
Why?
All aligned around
Fantastic.
that
You
vision.
just should
Yes,
just
no,
stay
it's-
at the
it's
Ubisoft
great.
press
And
conference
again,
with these cool
the
orchestra.
games that you're able to create,
They had.
powered
Had an
Because he couldn't
orchestra
talk
party.
to Jeff
are just incredible.
Keighley there.
And,
I don't know,
Noordine, I
man.
want to talk to you a bit about Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Obviously, announced a few weeks ago, and more content here at E3 around this game. But I wanted to ask you a little bit about what you're bringing to E3. What can you tell us about Breakpoint now that the press conference is over, so all can be revealed?
Yes, Jeff.
4K Battletoads? That's what we're waiting for.
We've been working on with AMD.
4K,
And we wanted to show
120
everyone
FPS,
how beautiful
HDR
Ghost Recon Breakpoint is
remake
going to look.
of
We are
Battletoads.
fine-tuning the game for the Radeon RX 5700
That's what I'm
graphics,
waiting for.
so that the gamers on AMD get the best possible experience. And we're
Yeah,
also
this is the
tuning
AMD
game for
keynote.
the Ryzen
It's
3000
Ubisoft
processors.
and
Today,
it's about
we're
game
going to
devs
share an
now. It's not even
exclusive
about
first
AMD.
look at a part of the game.
Wow. All right. This looks
Lisa's actually sleeping backstage. I'm
incredible.
jealous.
So again, yeah. With all the new AMD technologies, it's pretty spectacular. All right. Well, we look forward to seeing much more on this game.
They're
and
doing a
taking people
terrible
sort of new
job
places.
of actually promoting
Can you
AMD
talk
here.
about sort of the area that
There
we're seeing
is
and
no
the content
AMD
that we're
promotion
seeing?
here.
Yeah, so
We
in the
saw
game,
a little bit
we are
of
taking the
3000
gamers
and we
to
saw a
new
little
and
bit of
exciting
Navi and that
playground
was it.
called the Aurora
And now they're like,
Archipelago.
look at these cool
It's the
graphics that no
home
one cares
of the
about.
tech giant scale technology.
Look
You
at the
will find
clouds,
out
Brett.
that
The
The island has
clouds.
been taken over by a military group called the Wolves, led
Look
by
at those
an
particle
ex-brother
effects.
in arms played by actor John Berental. The game has a huge scope and features a brand new set
that
of
guy.
gameplay mechanics.
This isn't
It's
even an
intense
engine
military
cinematic.
survival experience
I mean, it is, but
with
it's not an
fully
in-game.
customizable characters.
Whatever. I'm angry.
So,
Are you
what do
talking?
we see
Yes.
here?
I've been zoning you out the
I
entire
know.
time.
One of the many possible
throw this
boats
G
you can
Fuel at
create,
you.
moving
That's
around on Aurora. That's our playground. As you can see, we are leveraging Radeon's ability to power asynchronous compute and special effects like dynamic vegetation, volumetric fog, and screen space reflection. As you can see, we are reaching new levels of realism. And Ghost Recon will only look better on the AMD FreeSync 2 HDR with a wide gamut of color and no stutter. Actually, we've been a strong partner of AMD's, and our teams are collaborating closely to make sure we are squeezing every last drop of performance out of the new Ryzen and Radeon hardware.
Fucking nothing.
Wow.
Volumetric fog.
The game looked incredible
Bro,
before.
fog.
Now, I mean, looks
They're
even
fucking
better
up the
seeing
place.
footage
Is
of
it
the power
is
of
it
the
as
PC
like
is
so
great to
beautiful
see.
that you can't see everything?
Only gets better, as we always say, right? Every year. Congratulations, the team at Ubisoft. All right. Thank you very much, guys. I know Lisa's going to join us now back on stage as we wrap up this look at the future of games and technology.
Finally!
Lisa?
Thank you.
Okay, guys,
thank
fingers
you
crossed.
so much for being here.
Second.
You guys are just amazing.
Thank
just
you very
amazing.
much for everything you bring.
Absolutely, Norman. I think Ghost Recon looks fantastic. Does it look fantastic?
I hope she has it in her pocket.
All right. Thank you very much, Eve. Great to see you. Great to see
Surprise.
you.
Man,
Lisa, what a
Jeff,
show.
Oh my goodness. It has been a great
Calm
day.
down.
It has been a great
It
day.
has really, really been great. And you know what we said about making sure that the developers really see what they can do with the technology. It's not just hardware for hardware's sake. It's really hardware, software, platforms, all of that. So
No, it's what I love about games is sort of, this idea of games being this blend of entertainment and technology.
of that
And
nap
the technology
backstage.
from a company like AMD helps all these folks realize.
I
this
hate when they
creativity
try to
and
have
push
fake
things
conversations
even
on
further.
stage.
And I love that
It's
you
so
get a listing
awkward.
preview of like what games
We've
will look
only
like in the
rehearsed
future on
this
all these
17
consoles, since
times.
you're pretty much powering everything now.
now you said that. Not
Hey,
me. Look, Jeff, you are incredible. I know this is such a busy week
Cringy.
for you, so thank you for being here with us at the show.
I'm happy to be here, and before I go, I got something special for you, Lisa, because some of the fans, lots of people like to do, mods for PCs, but some of the fans love you so much that they made this, which is Lisa Su as a superhero. I wanted to give this to you on behalf of the fan community for AMD. They love you.
What?
Lisa, isn't she
What
so
superhero?
amazing? Lisa Su.
Mama Sue.
Super Sue.
Okay,
It's
this
a
is a
voodoo doll.
little bit embarrassing, Jeff. You may need to take this with you.
Okay, I'll take this backstage with me. Lisa, stage
Thank
is
you.
yours. Thanks, everyone. Have a great E3.
I don't think I've ever
That
had
was
a little
weird.
figure before.
That was
I don't know
really
about
weird.
that. Look, we love E3. It's been so much fun to talk about pushing the limits of hardware and software. What do you guys think?
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
Push the limits. To push the limits just a little bit
I
more.
hope what you see
Push my
is
limits.
that you can really
patience.
accomplish amazing things when you put the best minds in hardware and the best minds in software and the best minds in the ecosystem working together. So today was really about bringing all of those capabilities together and pushing the envelope in high-performance gaming. Now, we covered a lot of ground, but I always like to save a surprise or two, maybe.
You're ahead of me.
Are you ready for a surprise or two?
Two surprises.
Okay. Well,
Give me the
hey,
surprise,
look,
Lisa.
Are you guys excited about
Calm
the
down.
5700
No,
XT?
you can't even afford
5700?
this.
Shush.
Damn.
Yes, ma'am.
Are those great GPUs? And guess what?
Yes, ma'am.
I have one more
APUs.
GPU for you today.
Ooh.
All
One
right,
more
my
GPU.
friends. This is a very special
Oh, that
GPU,
looks sexy.
And it's in honor of our 50th anniversary this year.
Oh, bull crap. I love it.
This is the 50th anniversary
I love that I hate
edition
it.
Radeon
I love you.
5700
I love it.
XT. Now, is this incredibly gorgeous? Okay.
kinda like the
now,
look of that.
I know.
I do. Damn it,
it looks
Lisa.
pretty, but you also want to know what
She
the
told
specs of
us.
this card are,
I know.
don't you?
She did.
And this card is the best of the best.
The exact same.
The highest performer of the 5700 series at 40 compute engines and a boost clock of 1.98 gigahertz.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, we are super excited about this special edition,
that
and it's
little
going to be
indent like
available
that.
exclusively on AMD.com at a price of $499.
Damn it. That means we can't buy it from South
no.
Hey,
Africa.
guys, but
That
I
hurt
have
me.
two kids.
Lisa.
Right? We have our GPUs and our CPUs. So if we had an extra GPU,
Calm down.
we
No.
have to be fair,
16 cores.
right? And we also have to have an extra CPU.
16
Here it
cores.
comes, my dudes.
You're ahead, Reese. Chill.
So, I know you guys have all
There
been
it is.
wondering
Beyond 12
what
cores.
is the best of the best.
You're really
of
behind
Ryzen.
then.
Me?
So earlier,
Oh, dang.
we saw the 3900X.
I can't get
Was
any
that
further
just
ahead.
an amazing CPU? And now I'm happy to say.
Told
that
you guys. People were
AMD
doubting
not
me.
only
Saying it was a
pushed
fake
gaming
leak.
beyond
I
basic-
choose my leak sources very poorly.
not only
Thank
pushed
you.
Gaming to 12 cores. But I am so proud to introduce today, for the very, very first time here at E3,
13
meet the
cores.
world's first 16-core gaming
12.5.
processor.
There it is.
Included.
This is
stop
the
the man.
3950X.
suck at
Okay,
high-fiving
this is
me.
the
I was
best
watching her
of the best.
pick up the thingy.
It's
Don't be
16
sad,
cores,
leave behind.
32 threads, the highest
That's
boost
crazy.
frequency in our
In that small
stack with a
CPU.
boost up to
crazy.
4.7 gigahertz.
If you would have told me 3 years ago this is possible.
An
I
amazing
would've believed
72 megabytes of total cache. All of this at
Tell us the price.
105 watts.
Now, where have we seen that slide before?
$699.
Incredible performance.
$699 and I'll
incredible
buy it.
power, The best of the best. And you can expect to see
Here comes-
Ryzen 9 3950X for gamers around the world this September for $749.
September. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
That's
So,
fine.
look.
It's
we love to have fun
$150
at AMD,
cheaper
so,
than their
We
Threadripper.
took this guy for a spin over the weekend.
That's totally
here at
okay.
E3. Take a look at some records being broken.
Damn.
Today we're going to be trying to break several world records with the new Ryzen 3rd generation 3950X. We're going to be using liquid nitrogen, cooling the part way down. and
$749.
we
It's a
can
great
do.
price.
So we just dropped the
Honestly,
temperature
for what
down.
you're
We're
getting,
going to try to modulate
that's
it
great.
here in a certain range. We've set the BIOS for the CPU voltage, and we're going to do everything else in Ryzen Master. So we're going to set 5.3. I think Ahmed already clicked the button.
Yep.
Okay, so okay, go.
5.3 gigahertz, but you need liquid nitrogen? Yeesh. They cut the high five.
Was that great or what? All right, look. We have had so much fun together.
$749
Now I
is
really do
a
need to
great
wrap up,
price if you consider that you
so,
can put
I
it in
hope
an
you get a
X470
feeling
motherboard.
of how excited we are. We are so proud of our upcoming Ryzen 3000 CPUs and Radeon 5700 GPUs. You know, together they are just an amazing platform for gamers. And what I said is we want to put the best technology in every gamer's hands. And so when you put these products together, we have a leadership PC platform for every one of you out there. Leadership at every price point. That's our
Stop it, you're
commitment,
killing
giving
Intel.
gamers
He's already
the best
dead.
everywhere. And we can't wait to get these products in your hands. The entire lineup will be available on shelf worldwide July 7th. We hope
But
you
she
have
said
a
the
phenomenal
3950X was
summer
available in
building
September.
and gaming
Yeah.
on Ryzen and Radeon. Thank you.
I think she's talking about generally everything else.
That's weird. Awesome content. Go Gators. Thanks, Nick Sperry. Okay, so you can switch.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can drop their audio out.
Yeah.
You lose it sometimes. Okay, so let's discuss that. That's interesting. So basically, everything that the leak slides were saying, the 5700 XT actually comes in $50 cheaper than what the rumors were, which is pretty good. And the 5700 non-XT comes in $20 cheaper than what the rumor said it would, which are pretty decent prices. Yeah. The issue, obviously, is people's perception of what AMD is delivering here. They're delivering similar performance 10 months later, which would make you feel like they're behind on what's actually happening. So GPU department, less than exciting. The price is much better than I thought. I'm actually happy with it. $450 for the Radeon 5700 XT. I can see myself buying that because that's how much was... So Vega 56 was $399, and Vega 64 is $499. But then you're getting 2070 Ti level performance. So that's pretty good. for $50 cheaper than what the 2070 is. So AMD wins against the 2070, $50 cheaper and faster. Against the 2060, it's definitely faster. It's the 5700, but it's $20 more expensive, which is just a little weird.
It's a bit close there.
Mex, thanks for the $3.
Thank you.
3950X, pretty good price, $750 for a mainstream AM4 socket, 16-core CPU, 32 threads, 4.7 gigahertz base. $750 isn't unreasonable. Right now, if you wanted to pick up the 2950X on Amazon, I believe it's $800.
I think on special for $800 at the moment.
Yeah, it's always on special for $800.
Fair enough.
$800 right now for the 16-core Threadripper. That's a better deal if you need it for content creation. Yeah. But what you're getting with the 3950X is 4.7 gigahertz. You're not hitting that on the 2950X. Zero chance. I think AMD's sandbagging a tiny bit with frequency. I don't think they have a need to. I think that we expect too much from AMD, and they're delivering what they can. $50. If they had launched first gen Ryzen and they were like, we have the 1900X and it's going to cost $600 and it's a 12 core, people would flip out. Like that, they couldn't have played that game because they weren't winning an IPC.
Yeah.
But now they're doing pretty good with the 15% IPC improvement. They're doing pretty well with their clock speeds. AMD is actually doing really well on the CPU side. They are doing pretty poorly on the GPU side.
Yeah.
Not poorly, just kind of off.
They're there.
They're saying our camera's out of focus.
Again.
Fix it, Reese.
I gotta bump up the quality here to see.
Oh yeah, it's on the water bottle. Not us.
That's weird.
That is weird.
Oh, coming in hot with the no.
It's the white cup. Move it. Okay. Stop it! He's already dead. Leave Intel alone. When will partners like MSI and PNY be releasing their Navi cards? PNY doesn't partner with AMD. Pretty sure they're exclusive NVIDIA. Anyways, if Vega is any indication, next year?
Yeah, there's not a great track record there.
Yeah, it took forever to get reference model or AIB models of freaking Vega cards. Although from what I gathered, like ASRock had concept cards on display for their Navi pieces, and so it's possible that it could be within the next couple months.
Well, yeah, the concept was basically unused, but everyone's like, yeah, no, they're going to use that for Navi.
The CPUs will drive the GPU sales? I don't know, man. They don't seem to be doing that much that kind of bundles them together. If you got like an exclusive deal, if you bought the CPU and GPU together, I could see more reason to do that, but they're not doing that. They're just saying if you pair them together, it's great. But you know what? If you pair an AMD CPU with an NVIDIA GPU, it's also great. So I don't know. Where the Ryzen 3 is not coming. Like there's no rumors. There was no Ryzen 3 from second gen. Not a single one. There was only the APUs.
Yeah.
So it's dead as far as I know. 3950X on a B450? No. You're going to explode your motherboard. Don't do it. Bad idea.
Yeah.
Zen 2's not overpriced? No, Zen 2's not overpriced. It's appropriately priced. It's just more expensive, but you're also getting more performance. It's still way cheaper than Intel for the exact same value.
I definitely like how AMD, once they've got their foothold now with Ryzen, you're just seeing these continual improvements. And it's significant improvements, like generation to generation.
Crosshair 6 hero for 3950X? No. 7? Maybe. Not 6. Threadripper, there is no announcement of Threadripper, but Threadripper always launched later than the original Ryzens anyways. Yeah. They did talk about them at Computex, so it's a bit weird that we're not hearing anything, but Lisa Su did do an interview with, I believe it was PC World, and she confirmed there that there's still more Threadripper, and that anybody who's saying there's no Threadripper, they're lying sons of poopsies.
No, like they dropped it off the, like, that specific roadmap that they were showing off, and people just lost their minds.
Nobody lost their minds, Reese.
They lost their minds.
Well, you're a bit hyperbolic, aren't you?
I'm quite happy.
Fidelity FX coming to the older GCN cards? I don't know. They didn't really talk too much about that. How much was the Navi? So the Radeon RX 5700 XT was $449. The 5700 non-XT, that's $379. And then they're releasing a special 50th anniversary edition of the 5700 XT, which has faster base and boost clocks, I think 300 gigaflops higher, and it's coming in at $499, which actually isn't too terrible. And you get it signed by Lisa Su.
It's pretty nice. Not gonna lie. It looked kind of nice.
Will there be more GPU cards from AMD? Not at this point, as far as they know. They haven't really announced anything. It looks like they're still going to be holding on to the RX 590 and below series to kind of compete with NVIDIA on the lower end side of things. Which is kind of dumb, but whatever.
I guess they have got like a good reputation and foothold there with that.
So crypto mining of these new cards, worse than Vega because there's no HBM2. That was the saving grace of Vega, was the fact that they chose really expensive memory that made them really good for cryptocurrency mining. It probably will still do better than the NVIDIA equivalent at the same price point, but because it just has more teraflops performance. But at the same time, it's not going to be like, oh, whoa, Vegas are godsends.
Yeah,
it's not going to be like that anymore. Will B450 support Zen 2 out of the box? That depends on the B450. And probably not out of the box for a while, because you kind of have to update it.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be weird, like pairing motherboard to CPU now that things are getting a little bit more complicated. Like I know they said they would be supporting the AM4 socket for however long, but it does become a bit tricky now. You got to watch your pairings. I mean, don't try and throw one of the new high-end chips onto like an old first-gen motherboard, because that might be a bad time. Don't know from zero chance.
Okay, I'm excited about the 16-core, no doubt. 50th compared to R7. By the way, your mic levels versus streaming levels were unbalanced. They weren't unbalanced. We wanted to talk over them, which is why we put the link for the stream for you guys to listen to them exclusively in the description. Like, we wanted to provide commentary over them. We let them talk when they needed to, but we provided commentary over them was the idea. What would be the best setup for 1440p Ultra, 70 to 90 FPS versus price? Wait, what do you mean best setup versus price? I don't understand the question.
Best bang for buck to get that sort of...
1440p Ultra settings, 2080 Ti. You're not getting 1440p Ultra settings from anything else. Can you make a video about real 10-bit versus 8-bit plus FRC? No, probably not.
All right.
5 gigahertz on the 3700X, maybe on one core. It doesn't look like it's really that great of an overclocker. Like, even they showed the 3950X with liquid nitrogen that could get 5.3. So I'm not expecting that the overclocking is going to be superb on them. We should be able to hit 5 gigahertz on a couple cores. Probably not all cores.
Yeah. Press X for doubt.
Tech Gills got cut off, plus many others. I don't know what you mean, Steven. I'm sorry. I'm very worried about the stability of the new GPUs. Did anyone else see the slide that showed an area of drop-off in FPS? I didn't see that, Magic Flight. I'm sorry. I don't know what you were saying. Is 7 nanometers actually about 10? Well, so when people say that 7 nanometers on AMD is about 10 nanometers on Intel, what they're talking about is transistor density. It's about equivalent. There are parts of it that are based on the 7 nanometer lithography, but they don't, like, not everything's 7 nanometers, especially on the Zen 2 chips, like the IO die, that's 14 nanometers. So it's tricky.
Just a smidge.
It depends what you're talking about. It was in World War Z. World War Z sucks as a stable benchmark. It's garbage. It stutters all over the place. No wonder what graphics card you're using. The 2070 was stuttering as well. Is an Intel build still worth it? Only if you want the best performance. Best gaming performance. 9900K, overclocked to 5.3 gigahertz. You're good to go.
Comes at a price, but... There's no alternative for the absolute top.
Any news about supercards? Not that I've seen. I haven't seen anything at this point.
I think they're keeping that up their sleeves.
I don't see the point of the 5700 XT. Better than 2070 level performance for $50 less. I mean, it makes sense in the current climate. CPU GPU combo for WoW Classic at 4K 60ish? No idea. I have no idea what WoW Classic's going to require.
Yeah.
Oh, 4K 2080?
I don't think you'd even need a 2080.
I don't know. WoW Classic? Like, are they using the same graphics engine?
I think so.
Because then, like,
I have to check out more
1060?
about it. You could probably get away with a 1060.
Something with 8 gigabytes of VRAM. So trade in my 9900K for a 3950X. What do you think based on what you know so far? Sorry if you already answered late to the party here. Depends on what you're doing with it. If you want the best gaming performance, your 9900K is probably going to overclock to a level that the Ryzens can't match. 3950X, you're getting double the cores. Do you need double the cores for what you're doing? For us, it would be great because then that would allow us to actually get better video production done because we use a lot of cores for everything that we do. But at the same time, the games don't use more than 8 cores really, and they're not going to use it for a while. Do you think they are on their way to surpass NVIDIA? No, zero chance. They're not surpassing NVIDIA anytime soon. NVIDIA released the RTX cards 10 months ago. It feels like just yesterday. It's been almost a year. It's been almost a year since the August 20th announcement.
Tripping me out a little.
8-core 105 watt TDP, 16-core 105 watt TDP. Yeah, that's based on base clocks. They fiddle with the numbers. TDP doesn't mean a whole lot. Well, it doesn't have a good multi-core support. It still requires good single-core performance. Well, new Zen 2 CPUs have pretty decent single-core performance. 15% better IPC over Zen Plus. Yeah, so AMD's now launching cards that are competitive with NVIDIA 10 months later. NVIDIA has access to 7 nanometer tech. They haven't brought it out.
They haven't had a need to.
They don't need to. If they drop the price on their RTX cards, guess what? They're competitive with AMD. They don't need to release anything new. Do you think the all-core overclocks in Ryzen 3000 will be able to reach 4.8 to 5? I could see 4.8 being realistic. I doubt 5. I'm going to doubt it. I could be wrong, but I'm going to doubt it.
I feel like it's safe to doubt that.
You've just been rated by Awesome Hardware. Paul and Kyle say hi. Hello. I doubt
What's
it, though,
up, guys?
because it's on Tuesdays. It's a Monday.
You're a Monday.
What's up?
Oh, it's actually super cold here.
It's,
I'm freezing here. I'm freezing.
I was about to say, I feel like the space is warm, but I also have a giant jacket on.
Yeah, fair enough. Brett's chilling.
Brett's in a t-shirt, yeah.
That's fine.
He's ripping his Linus
and I'm from
t-shirt.
Florida. Like, I'm from a hot, humid place. This is fine.
No, dude, I'm cold.
So is NVIDIA Ampere real? As real as rumors.
That's about as much as you're getting.
Zed with 99 cents. Thanks, my friend Zayed.
Thank you. I could do with a cup of coffee.
What would AMD have to do to surpass NVIDIA? Actually have a stable GPU team?
Yeah, no, it's been a bit rough there internally.
We need to start a petition for Linus to wear a UFD shirt? Nah. Nah, fam. I'll keep buying his shirts and wearing them myself.
Why don't you want him to wear a UFD shirt?
We need something good.
Because I owe him my life. He saved my life.
But he's Canadian.
Oh. Brett's got some soul searching to do.
But Luke is half American.
But you said Linus saved your life, not Luke.
Same person.
Same thing. If you put them together, they're like a whole person. A whole normal-sized person.
So,
Yeah, if you cut the
two
difference.
Canadians. Two Canadians equal one person.
Well, no, because Luke's not a full Canadian. He's a half Canadian. But anytime you put American anywhere, it brings freedom to the entire region.
Fair.
And based on some fan fictions I've read.
I'm out.
Luke has brought freedom to many places. Why did AMD use 1440p benchmarks in a CPU test? Because it suited their needs better.
Mm-hmm.
They did this last time with Ryzen. It's better to show 1440p because that's less of a CPU bottleneck. They did show 1080p benchmarks. To be fair, they did show 1080p benchmarks at one point. Should I buy a 5700 2080 or 2080 Ti for 1440p max? 2080 Ti.
Yeah.
Like, that's not even... If you want to max out everything at the highest resolution you can, buy the best graphics card. It's very simple.
You're going to have a good time.
If you're trying to get the best value for 1440p, 2080 is probably going to be a better bet. But if you want the best, 2080 Ti is going to be the way to go. You're not going to be able to max out everything and hit 60 FPS on everything with the 2080.
Sad, but we're not there yet.
3800X will cost about 9700K, so which one for gaming? It's up to you. Do you want the extra threads? Intel says threads don't matter, but then they sell the 9900K. That doesn't make any sense.
Wah, wah.
I'm a quarter Canadian, so that means I'm an eighth of a person.
Dang.
It means you're a frost giant, and you need to figure that out and fix it. Quick. What's the wattage of the Navi GPUs? I believe the XT is 220 watts and the non-XT is 180.
I do like that they've gone back to the XT naming scheme. I don't know. It's a little bit of nostalgia throwback for me.
Will PCI Express 4.0 improve Crossfire? It could potentially, but doubt. Especially since there is no confirmation that Crossfire still exists.
Yeah.
Because Radeon 7 doesn't have Crossfire. So I'm not sure why they would use it with Navi.
I feel like everyone's just dropping Crossfire. And
With the current trajectory of GPUs, do you think the next Navi release will be better than NVIDIA's next release if released at the same time? No. No. Because NVIDIA, if they really had to, if they knew AMD was going to be competitive, they could have dropped a new GPU this weekend as well with 7 nanometers, just like AMD has. But they don't need to. They
Not
don't
at this point, no.
They don't need to. And Navi, the big Navi die might actually be better than what we're seeing right now. But the reason AMD is not launching it is because it's not ready. And that's a problem because NVIDIA can be ready.
I'm ready.
Radeon 7 does not have Crossfire, my friend. When are you coming to Floatplane? As soon as Luke tells us that we can be onboarded. We talked to him at Computex. We're going to join Floatplane. We just have to wait for him to tell us when it's time.
Much excited.
So it's on him, not us. How much of a performance hit would the Navi cards get running on PCI Express 3.0? Zero. No card saturates PCI Express 3.0. Like, I think Gamers Nexus did a test where it took 2 Titan Vs to barely saturate it.
Yikes.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I think we're still good with PCI Express 3.
Yeah, you don't need it. You don't need 4.0.
Also, the heating issues with 4.0 right now.
No, that's just the chipset. That's different.
Okay. It's a spicy boy.
I see.
Needs a lot of fans.
Adore TV Navi leaks are perfect. Besides the naming, he said it was going to be called the RX 3080. I'm mad. She was wrong. I mean, technically, everything in general. Well, no. So the low-end Navi stuff he was not yet been confirmed about. But everything that he leaked back in December has come true. Yeah, PCI Express 4.0 is for storage. That's all you're going to get 5 gigabytes per second per NVMe drive, which is great.
Yeah.
But it's a 66% improvement. But then that's also causing the heating issues with the chipsets. Here's some Canadian rupees. What do you think the cost on X570 boards will be? $100 to $150 more than 470.
That hurts so much.
That's what I'm hearing. $100 more than X470. It is the new high end. X470 is now mid tier. You're welcome. 66% is huge, except for when most people aren't utilizing the full extent of PCI Express 3.0 anyways.
Yeah.
No, it's a huge advantage. PCI Express 4 is going to bring great for people who need the 5 gigabytes per second or up to 15 depending on how you like there's slot cards, add-in cards that can do 15 in RAID, which is good. But how many people actually need that? Not a whole lot. But it's going to be good for the people who do. I plan on putting a Noctua in my ND or my D15 on a 3900X, maybe 3950X. Do you think I can overclock to 4.5 gigahertz on all-core for both? You're asking a very specific question for something that has not come out yet. It would probably be fine because Noctua coolers are pretty good. But at the same time, I have no idea. I have no idea what the voltage scaling on the Ryzen 3000 series chips are. I have no idea that if you potentially set it 100 millivolts higher, the thing just shoots up in temps and burns itself down to the ground. It could be possible. This could be a thermonuclear issue. And we have no idea because they're not yet announced. Or not yet released, rather. Sorry.
Great for us in the winter, though.
I don't know if they're going to make a dual card. I don't see any reason for any company to make a dual card. Everybody's not supporting Crossfire and SLI as it is.
Yeah.
What Ryzen 3 CPU should I pair with the 2080 Ti? You mean Ryzen 3000? With the 2080 Ti, your best bet's probably going to be the 3800X. Hey guys, love your channel, and it helps me stay motivated when I get creator burnout. Do you think Intel will be able to beat NVIDIA 2020 in GPUs given their R&D budget and talent pool they built? Yes. I think NVIDIA is not scared of AMD. They're scared of Intel. And so they're biding their time, saving up as much profit as they can, keeping the prices as high as possible, not really trying to release stuff because they know they have to compete with Intel.
They're playing the long game here because it's going to be a very strategic change-up when Intel jumps into the game like full force.
I'll boycott X570 as every one of you should. Why? Have you seen the VRM layouts on those things? They're amazing. They're great motherboards.
Yeah, I'm not getting this. Why?
Heard anything about B550? Yeah, next year. Q1, Q2, sometime in there. You can Infinity Fabric 2 Pro Vega. Yeah, but that's in a pro environment. For gaming, it doesn't make any sense. How many lanes do the new Ryzen CPUs have? Oh, I think it was... Wait, no, they never talked about PCI Express lanes on the CPUs. On the chipsets, I think it's 40 PCI Express lanes. Thanks for the 99 cents, my friends. A420? There was never... No. Probably... No. Why would they release a 400 series board now? Yeah, X470 is the mid-tier now. B450 is the low end. As of right this moment. Do you think they'll release a sub $200 X570? No.
Yeah.
Not happening. Get an X470 if you want that.
I mean, it's not like X470 is suddenly a bad board.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have PCI Express 4.0.
Yeah.
And some of them might burn up with 5,000 W hyphens. What the heck is that?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that... Thank you, my friend. Did they announce the 3950X? They did indeed, my friend. 100% confirmed. Real. Yeah. Who would have thought?
Super excited about that
I would have thought.
Ooh,
I did a video on it.
That one hurt.
Yen? That don't look like yen to me. I think it's Korean.
Yeah, I'm going to look that up afterwards.
Oh, it's the Korean won. There we go.
Ah, there we go. Thank you.
Thank you for the won. Or is it one? Like, would I pronounce it like I read it?
Wakanda dollars.
How dare you? Premiere date on the 3950X on AMD site is 7/7, but they said September. Yeah. They literally said September.
She specifically said September.
And then she could put them all together and was like, they're all launching on 7/7. But then why did you say September?
Yeah.
I don't know, Lisa. Lisa, you're tearing me apart.
She's confusing people.
She hurt me. She hurt me today. Lisa, why are you doing this to me, Lisa? No, thank you. And they come with the Wraith Prisms. Nice.
All of them?
No, the 3950X at least.
Oh, that's cool at least.
Yeah, it says the launch date is 7/7. What are you doing, Lisa?
That makes no sense. Maybe she misspoke?
Doubt. They had an entire slide that said September. You don't misspeak and have your marketing department make a slide for you.
I wasn't watching the slide.
Yeah, no, there was a slide. I don't understand. Okay, I think we can be done. I'm sending this to Jason in case they pull it down, because it don't make no sense.
What?
Oh, we got another Dona no. Should I get the 2070 or wait for the 5700 XT? Just wait. Wait like a couple weeks, okay? 5700 XT is launching July 7th, so you have 3 weeks to wait right now. The 2070 likely will come down in price. Yeah. Likely, not guaranteed. September used to be the 7th month. You're not wrong. Sept. 7. It's not wrong. It's weird. Okay, that's it. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We're going to see you later. It's 1:45 a.m. We need to get some videos out.
Yeah.
And work done. Bye. Love you, too. Thank you.
Bye.